Oh shit. Here we go again.
I am a Chelsea fan. I am a Chelsea fan. When we lose together, we rise, we fall together. I am a Chelsea fan. I am a Chelsea fan. When we lose together, we rise, we fall together. I am a Chelsea fan. I am a Chelsea fan. We will lose together. We rise, we fall together. Together we overcome. Together we can be stopped. Konitile koro oladara. We will reach those goals we set together. I am a Chelsea fan. I am a Chelsea fan. We will lose together. We rise, we fall together. I am a Chelsea fan. Chelsea fan. I am a Chelsea fan. We will lose together. Together we win. We rise, we fall together. I am a Chelsea fan. I am a Chelsea fan. We will lose together. Together we can be strong. We rise, we fall together.
Got him. We fucking got him. Got him. We fucking got him.
Yes, guys. Big up to everybody that's locked in. Here's me thinking I was just going to have a peaceful 24 hours off the streaming and just come back for Shameless at 7. Nope. We going back to back. Fair enough. So, we got 2 streams for you today. We've got the Olise chaos that we need to talk about. And then we got Shameless FC at 7 p.m. where we probably just drink Flawless's tears for about 2 hours as he complains about Ten Hag staying for another year. Thank the Lord, it's not me. Thank the Lord, it's not me. I've said it so many times. I look at Staffy, I look at Flawless, I look at Rants, I look at Said, and I think that could have been me. That could have been me if these owners decided to keep that fraud. Thank the Lord. Yeah, Maldini, I learned the lesson again, man. I learned the lesson. I did have a good day off. I'll say that. I think I picked the right time to get back, just give or take an hour or two, but fucking hell, it could have been worse. Imagine if it was a here we go and I was gone. This is why I'm so iffy about doing like summer holidays and all that shit. Because the transfer window don't stop, especially with this football club. It don't stop. It never stops. And you know what? I won't complain about that either, because from a content perspective, I need that shit. I'd have to be doing summer jobs if not. Big up to everybody that's locked in. I've had a few people asking, but yes, it will be Hassam's last episode tomorrow. No beef, no bad issues, no nothing. Like he's just got too much time, and he's got too much time to use on his own channel and on MHF and all that other shit. So more power to him. More power to him. I wish him all the best. I guess it saves me a lot of fucking headaches depending on how next season goes, but still got to put up with him on A-listers, don't we? But yeah, big up to Sam, man. I look forward to tomorrow's episode. Yeah, to anyone who didn't know, tomorrow is Hassam's last episode of Back Again. So everybody lock in 1 p.m. tomorrow. It'll be emotional. We might have one last Poch debate just for the culture and all of that, just for the heritage. And yeah, big shoes to fill. Who's gonna be keeping our ex-sigs up on stream? Our numbers are going to go down. It's crazy. It's crazy. Who else is going to be there to instigate unnecessarily throughout the stream? Which I will say, by the way, is good from a content perspective. It's just a fucking headache. It's a fucking headache. But shout out to Sam. Big up. My bro. Every single time. We'll try not to shed a tear tomorrow and all of that. But yeah. Hassam aside, all of that shit. We got plenty of transfer news to get into. The last hour or two has been crazy. I saw a couple links from the Mirror and I thought, okay, here we go. Dead sauce. Dead sauce. Can't be asked. Then I saw Sammy Mockbell tweet it out and I thought, okay, there's a little bit to this. There's starting to be a little more smoke brewing. Then Ornstein tweeted and we're like, oh shit. Okay, now this is serious. Now it's serious. We got the Ornstein bomber. All right, cool. Say less. Mirror Darren, whoever you are, fair play. You've just gone up in my estimations. And then Fabrizio tweeted. And then Ornstein tweeted again. It's fucking... And yeah, I saw the Ben Jacobs shit. Like, don't even. Could be sorted within the next days or weeks. Meet cover all bases, man. This shit will either be done in a few days or it will be done in July. Therefore, whenever Olise potentially gets done, I can tell you that I called it first. Get in the bin. We've already got enough sources. I don't need any of that other crap. But let's get into it. Shout out everybody that's locked in. Hit the like button and subscribe. Also, I didn't speak about this earlier, but I did put it in the title. For the Euros, we are doing Euro Superchat Sweepstake. The winner gets a free shirt from Jerseys FC. So if anybody wants to get involved, Super Chat anything £5 or above, and you guys are in the Super Chat sweepstake, we're going to be running it for the first watch along tomorrow. So you got this stream, you got Shameless FC, and you got the starter tomorrow stream to get involved as well. As soon as we get to 32 Super Chats, it's all locked in. And then whoever wins gets the shirt. If we don't get enough Super Chats and like whoever, and we don't get a winner, we're going to pick whoever gets closest. So don't worry. Someone will end up getting a free Jerseys FC kit, which will probably just be a free kit. But yeah, well, a free Chelsea kit from next season. But yeah, £5 Super Chats or above, and you guys are involved. You guys have 24 hours. You have 24 hours, basically. So let's get the Ornstein tweets up and we'll just touch on all this shit. So the first thing we got was that Chelsea are contacting Palace about signing Olise. Chelsea expressed interest in the 22-year-old winger and requested permission to talk with the reps. Thankfully, we're doing this now and we didn't do this and we're not moving the same way we did last year. Because last year nearly got us in a bit of trouble. What else is there? Palace deal includes a 60 million release clause. Other clubs retain strong interest. And we found out later that it was Bayern Munich and Newcastle who have also contacted Palace before us too. Is there anything else in the article? Came close to completing a move last summer, but opted to stay at Selhurst Park, signing a new 4-year deal. New contract made in one of Palace's top earners, contains a new high release clause, 60 million or 70 million euros, which Chelsea are prepared to meet. Olise, who joined the club in 2021, scored 10 goals in 19 last season. Nice, cool. Best return in front of goal. Nice. Is there anything else? The winger was named in the preliminary squad for the Olympic Games. That's a good thing as well. Preliminary. It's preliminary. So, what that means is if he does join Chelsea, we can just pull him straight out. Remember, we had this I was speaking to Rance about this earlier as on Tuesday, and he was saying like because he's given France their word, he can't really just pull out like that. But it's now the preliminary team. It's not the official team. So now we can pull him out. Man are saying Palace briefing. Where's the Palace briefing? Is it this Ornstein tweet or what are you saying? But yeah, Ornstein did also follow up by saying Newcastle and Bayern have also contacted Crystal Palace. Oh no. Oh no, Newcastle are about. I'm so fucking threatened. Hey, we could be dunking on 2 of Steve's teams today. This will be hilarious. Shout out to Steve. But yeah, Newcastle aren't touching him. I have zero fears about Olise going to Newcastle. Bayern? Potentially. Alright, safe, Luke. Big up, man. Bayern, potentially. Bayern could worry me a little bit because, like, I get everything else of Newcastle. Newcastle aren't even in Europe. Newcastle haven't got the same pool that a Chelsea have. Bayern do. Bayern will offer you immediate contention for a league title, immediate contention for the Champions League. Let's not pretend that they can't step to us on this one because they can. The one thing that gives me a bit of confidence when it comes to Bayern is that, what is it? Olise seems to be very London-centric in his transfer activity throughout his career, and also with the sources over the last month or so saying that Olise prefers to stay in London and he wants to be closer to his brother at Chelsea. So with that in mind, like if you look at his career, he's only gone as far out as Reading. He had like a year in the City Academy, then went to Reading, stayed at Palace, and could potentially be staying at Chelsea. So London could be the decisive factor. And I say could. I don't mean that as a factual thing. But if the reports are to be true that London is what gave us the upper hand over Manchester United, I could easily say the same thing for Newcastle. I could say the same thing for Bayern. Newcastle can't even give them European football. We could even give him a Conference League medal just for the fun of it. They can't do that. Man said salty about Newcastle. I am not salty about Newcastle. I just don't see any legitimate reason why he would pick Newcastle over us. And if you have one, just let us know in the chat. Contrary to popular opinion, we aren't echo chambers over here. So I do like listening to other people's takes. So let me know. Because in terms of Newcastle, like I believe we could offer the same wages, if not more. Because we're in London, he don't have to move anywhere. He's closer to his brother in his academy. We probably have a better squad than Newcastle. We're in an upward trajectory. Like, respectfully, I don't see why he would prefer Newcastle over us. And this isn't just an agenda thing, because I can acknowledge that Bayern would potentially look better than Newcastle and us. I can acknowledge that, like, Bayern could be a threat. Newcastle aren't no threat. Respectfully, they're not a threat. So again, I will wait, Jake. Big up, my guy. Let me know why you think it's saltiness, and also why you think he would pick Newcastle over the other two teams. I'd love to know that. I'd love to know that. If United want him, they'll get him, right? Yeah, sure. United ain't going near him now. Well, at least they ain't going near them. At least they ain't going near them. Transfer Kings for a reason, because we do fuck all on... Is that the pitch? Is that the pitch? Bro, you gotta big up our players at least. Our players are good. Just the manager's been shit. Better project, better run club. Says who? I mean, that's a little bit vague. It's a little bit vague. Like, with your new owners, you got third once and made it to one final and lost. And now you're not even in Europe. Better project. Like, at least we're on an upward trajectory. You lot regressed. You lot went backwards last season. How is it a better project? Come on, bro. I thought you were going to run better agenda than this. You're better than that. You're better than that. Better run club? No. No. Like, we are literally loophole FC. Better project? No. You man are trying to hang on to Isak and Bruno Guimaraes. Well, what are we talking about, bro? What are we talking about? And this ain't even Newcastle agenda. I got no beef with Newcastle. You lot are a great night out. I love Newcastle away, but no. No. Let's not do this. Let's not do this. We're better than that. We're better than that. Big up to Tommy. Big up to Tommy saying Olise to Newcastle is as scary as Said's A1 skills in GTA. That's crazy. That's crazy. Shout out Said though. His GTA streams are fucking hilarious. They are absolutely hilarious. I've never seen such craziness in my life. Man's actually made GTA interesting again. Big up. Big up to Said. Big up to Newcastle for keeping us on our toes and all of that. But no, I'm not worried about that shit. It's happening. The secret scout under Fabrizio Romano's Instagram posts on Chelsea. Cool. Cool. Look, I'm going to be so real. I'll wait till I hear we've triggered the release clause. But as of now, it's Chelsea versus Bayern. And look, this is the sort of player I want to be linked to. Not this whole Duran bullshit. Like, Olise, this is a game-changing move. Our right-hand side is going to be fucking world-class. James, Palmer, and Olise. Are you nuts? Are you nuts? If we pull that off, movies will be made next season. I don't think City's in the chase. There's been no rumors of City getting involved. Is my mic good? Is my mic good? One sec, guys. Let me know. Is my mic working? Secret Sky actually knows Olise. Fairs. Yeah, it's working. Nice. Perfect. Someone said it wasn't working. Perfect. Big up to Dylan saying taking days, weeks to decide is not great. Brother, that's Ben Jacobs. Like, I don't care about none of that. Like, here's the thing. Days to weeks is so vague. It just really depends on how pessimistic or optimistic you can be. You could just think, oh, we could get this done by the end of the week. Or you'd be thinking, oh, this will take until August. So, like, I don't care. Ben Jacobs said it'll take weeks or days for him to decide because Ben Jacobs wants to cover all of his bases. This is why I don't take Ben Jacobs' links seriously. That brother's got a lot of making up to do in terms of his news before I even get into that crap. Nope. Here's the thing with Olise. Olise isn't one of those transfers that we have to wait until the Euros is done. He's not at the Euros. So, like, it's not dependent on that. We could get this done in a couple of days. We could get this done in a week or two. We don't know. We don't know. And I've seen this as well. Let me just get the Pies tweet up, and we'll just break down this crap because it's not deep. It's really not that deep. But I want to get the tweet up just for aesthetic reasons. Where is it? There we go. There you are. There you are. Perfect. So, Chelsea have made a move for Olise. Sources claim that Olise's release clause may only be triggered by Champions League clubs. Now, first off, key word in this, may. That doesn't sound very factual. That sounds like it's potential. That doesn't sound real. That sounds like it's an if. It could potentially only be triggered by UCL clubs. And even if that's the case, let's entertain it. Let's say we can only trigger that clause if we were in the UCL. Isn't it typical Chelsea for us to pay above the release clause anyway, just so we can have the leverage in the structure of payments? Does it not seem like that? We've done that before. We've done that numerous times. This actually would low-key suit us. Only in the case that it would just force us to do that anyway. And we've done that before. How many times have we paid above the release clause? I think we did it for Nkunku. I think we did it for Enzo. I think there's a couple of others as well. You guys let me know in the chat. But that is literally typical Chelsea. That is like Chelsea's signature move. It's like Kane in the choke slam, Randy Orton in the RKO, Chelsea and paying above the release clause. So, I don't care. Oh no, we can't pay 60 million. We gotta pay a bit more. Fine. We'll amortize that shit over 5 years and we'll be good off anyway. Done. Done. So, anyone worried about that, just shiver me timbers. It's not that deep. It's not that deep. So, all that means is Bayern could just trigger it for 60 million. You gotta remember, Newcastle's involved. They're not even in Europe. No one else is there. It would just become Olise's choice. Like, if let's say we offer 65 million and Bayern offer 60 million, then it goes down to Olise and what Olise wants. If Olise picks Bayern, we're fucked. If he says, I want to stay in London, boom. That's it. All that does is put Chelsea in a position to do their signature move. And all it does as well is just put the options in Olise's hands. That's it. There's no problem. There's no problem with that at all. What else is there? What else is there? We all know in 5 years Newcastle will be clear of Chelsea. Why is that? Why is that? I would really love to know. Because your owners joined in, I think, 2021, if I'm correct. And you've only been above us in 1 season. And then we went above you the season after that. So how? I don't know how you can see into the future like that. Shout out to Ian. Shout out to Ian. Big up, my guy. That'll be enough to get you into the sweepstake. So yeah, guys, again, for anyone who wants to get involved in the Euro sweepstake, any £5 donation, $4.99 as well. Like, I'm not that much of a fucking cheapskate. And you're in. And you're in. So big up to Ian saying, big up Lewis, if we get Olise, we will have 2 of the most sexiest left-footed players in the league. But you know the other one? And he is cold. Kings. Big facts, man. Big facts. That right-hand side is going to be a fucking movie, and it's going to be an 18-plus movie with the shit that we do to other teams. It's going to be ridiculous. And no Pochettino to ruin it either. Even better. Even better. What else? Shout out to Dylan saying, add Alvarez and we're title contenders. This is my thing. You get Olise and Alvarez. I don't give a damn if you get Duran after that. I don't give a damn. Because I've seen the whole 40 million Duran links and like, no, get in the bin. But if you're getting Alvarez with him, fine. Fine. I don't care. I don't care. I saw Ziad getting cooked on El Awa just for having that opinion. Like, why? Why should we not care about signing Duran if we get Julian Alvarez? Why? Who the fuck cares after that? All I see is depth. Throw Duran like the Conference League and yeah, you're done. It's all good. Everyone's happy. Now, I do think 40 million is a bit much for him. I won't even get it twisted. 40 million is way too much. But if you're going to get Alvarez, then I guess it ain't my money, innit? I guess it just ain't my money. And that'll be my opinion. Just get me Alvarez, and I genuinely don't give a shit. Get me Alvarez, get me Olise, and everything is a bonus transfer at that point. As long as you sort out centre-back and goalkeeper, of course, too. All of that. But yeah, shout out to Dylan, man. Alvarez, Nkunku, Olise, Palmer, blood. Oh my gosh. So stop atting me, Ben Jacobs, my guys. Please. Please. This guy is so washed. I shout to... Well, I just don't rate his takes. Like, no. Yeah, you know, he's even spamming it as well. You can hold a timeout. Get out of here, man. And they're saying, Ben Jacobs, Ben Jacobs, Ben Jacobs, like it's an Ornstein tweet. What are we doing? What are we doing? What else was there? In my opinion, your new manager won't work. Why did they sack Poch as he was starting? Poch was not starting to cook. Poch is shit. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. Shout out to Jack. Big up, man. You've just joined the Super Chat Sweepstake as well. Man said Ben Jacobs bomber. That are not serious. Wait, let me just keep everybody's names saved. So we had Ayan. Move. Ayan Sahota. I hope I didn't butcher your name. And Jack. Everyone be here for the... Well, try and get here for the watch along tomorrow. Because that's when we're going to do the wheel and pick everybody's teams. And yeah, winner or whoever gets closest, let me know. Has Pies dropped another tweet? No, that's my fucking other account. Get in the bin. But big up, Jack. You've just joined the lottery. Dylan as well, to be honest. If you super chat again, you're into the lottery as well. Well, not the lottery. Sorry, the sweepstake. You're into the sweepstake. But big up to Jack saying, if Olise joins Chelsea, the front line with Jackson up top and Nkunku left wing and Olise right wing, then Palmer as the 10. That would actually be really mad. I haven't even deeped that, to be honest. I haven't even deeped that. So let's say we don't get Alvarez. Even with Jackson up top, that is dangerous. That is dangerous. And people will say, no, it's not and everything. It is, man. Look, fucking Arsenal managed to get second with that donkey prick up top. And you think we wouldn't be able to climb the table with Jackson up top if you just had everything else up to a good standard? No, everything else would still be cooking. It's just maybe wouldn't be at the elite level. But even then, we don't know. What does Jackson give me in the second season up top? I don't know. All I know is man gave me 15 non-penalty goals in his first Premier League season. He could do it again. He could do it again and probably get more. So yeah, Olise just in general. Fucking hell. Then you just add Alvarez and it's like the icing on the top of the cake. That would be mental. That would be mental. Yeah, Euro 2024 sweepstake, in fact. I really should have advertised this better. Any super chat over £5. Sweepstake. And winner gets a free kit. There we go. There we go. Now that'll be at the bottom, so everyone remembers that. Boom. Nope, that's capital conflict. There we go. There we go. Find the Fabrizio tweet on Olise. For what? I don't think he added anything to it. Nope, that's fan, not fab. I don't think he added anything to it. Oh, yeah. Also, by the way, Cole ain't going anywhere. Hold that. Hold that, Platigo. Disgrace. Chelsea approached Palace today to ask about further details. Among top targets, as Chelsea asked for permission. Race still open with several clubs clean. Chelsea now pushing. Yep, Fabrizio didn't add anything to that. He didn't add anything to that at all. But hey, I guess it's good to just bring up what he's saying anyway. Guess it's worth it. Pin that. Boom. Shout out to Keon. Yep, you're in as well. You're in as well. Big up to Keon. I love the Avi as well. Shout out the Big Les show. Fuck yeah, mate. Big up Lewis in the chat. If we get Olise, I'm not accepting anything less than top 3. I want to see us cook Arsenal. Look, that would be sensational. Top 3 would be absolutely sensational. But I'm not going to do any of that just yet. Only because I can't tell you what Maresca's level is. We haven't seen it. That's why my energy with Maresca throughout the last few weeks has just been see what he does. See what Maresca does and then judge him either positively or negatively. All I know is I want top 4 and all I know is I want a trophy. You get me that? Fine. Fine, I don't care. Everything else I can just judge because top 4 I don't need consistency for. Conference League, have some shame, win the trophy. Have some dignity. So, we can get 4th and then look at how the managers had the team cooking all season and then figure that one out. But, I mean, I won't say we can't get top 3. I won't say that. Because we can. Will we? And everyone's laughing at the Ben Jacobs tweet. What is this? Shout out to Vinush. You're next up as well. Vinush. Gotta write everyone's names down. Alright, cool. I think I got that. With the prospect and track record of Italian managers at Chelsea, who could stop us? Big up the stream and up the Chelsea. That's the spirit. That's the spirit, my friend. I don't have anything to go off with Maresca except the fact that he's a possession-based manager. So I'm here for copium like that. I'm here for it because this is one of the things where it's there's no reason not to be... I wouldn't say not to be positive, but there's no reason to be negative about Maresca joining us. You just need to see what he delivers. If it's absolute dog shit, then yeah, okay, I understand. I understand why people would be pissy. But the amount of times I've been arguing with people on Twitter and on other different apps and they're just going against Maresca and they're saying he's our worst ever manager and all of this shit. I'm like, bruv, he hasn't even managed a preseason game. How are we already writing this guy off and we haven't even seen him manage one game? That's not what I'm on. For everyone who thinks, oh, Lewis just wants to get the manager out every single time. No, I let the manager cook. And then if the food's shit, then I call him out. If the food's good, brilliant. We're all happy. But what I won't do is I won't go into the restaurant and say the food's shit before I've even tried anything. That's not what I'm going to do. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try it. I am a food critic. I will have the food and I will have my opinion on it once I've eaten. So I like that Vinush. Big up, my guy. All Italian managers succeed at the Chelsea. So we're winning the league. We're winning the league. Up the Chelsea. But if a crackhead's cooking the food, I know I don't need to... How do you know that Maresca's a crackhead? But how do you know he's a crackhead? Have you seen him outside, with the little pipe and everything? Has he come up to you and asked for a little fix? Has he asked if you know any dealers around the block? No. He ain't even had a press conference yet. So what are we doing? Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Facts, 9 times out of 10, it's potch peggers. 9 times out of 10, it's a Poch Peggers. Big up to President Jafar. You're next up. Think we can bin Sterling to West Ham? I will be there. I've seen that. I can't fall for it. I cannot fall for it. I really can't. Because in my eyes, it's just, in what world are Palace or West Ham going to come in for Sterling? Now, if we can do it, like, don't even ask me my opinion on it. Just go and fucking do it. Go and do it. Get them wages off the bill immediately. Even if we have to do like a loan and pay off his wages and then maybe pay off the other 2. Even if it has to be a 3-year loan deal or some shit like that, I don't care. Go do it. But do I believe Palace can afford Sterling or even want to? The only way I could see it is if they lose both Eze and Olise. And I don't know if they lose both. They could lose one. I think they might hold on to Eze. West Ham. I mean, here's the thing. West Ham have a little bit more about them in terms of heritage than Palace. So that might be like slightly more realistic, but with the same breath, I don't think it's realistic. Why would Sterling drop from a team of Chelsea's level to a West Ham or Palace when he's already getting good money here? He's already comfortable. Just don't see why he would want to leave. He could just sit back and just be like... The only thing would be game time. We'd have to make him rot on the bench. And I think even if he wasn't even in our starting team, he'd be given the Conference League. And that would be enough game time. Well, to satisfy him for a season, I think that would be enough game time. Generally, I think if we're talking about Sterling leaving, it's a conversation for next year. It's a conversation for next year, not this year. Big up to Gets Game. Big up my guy saying sweepstake, baby. Big up yourself, Lewis. Big up my guy. You've just been added in as well. So right now we have 6 people in the Superchat sweepstakes. And like again, if we don't get to the right amount, well, if we don't get to 32, we're still going to do it, but it's going to be based on the probability of the teams winning. So right now, with it being 6 teams, I'm going to pick the 6 most likely clubs to win the Euros. I'm not going to give you lots Slovenia and Albania and like all of these, man, who respectfully to everyone watching from those regions are not winning the Euros. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry, all of that. But yeah. So yeah, there will be a fair chance for everybody. There'll be a fair chance. But yeah, I don't see Sterling going anywhere, by the way. How's the sweepstake work? You donate £5. Tomorrow's watch along, Germany versus I think Scotland. We're going to do a big wheel before kickoff. And we're going to put everybody, well, we're going to put, do I put everybody's name? No, I'll put every club in there because I've got everybody's names lined up from first downwards. So I'm going to put all the top clubs to that number in there. And whichever one I pick out is whichever one you get. And then winner, Euros winner, gets a free shirt. Or, what is it? Closest team. If none of them do that. Closest team. Max, yeah, one entry. Can't take the piss. Like, I can't have one person getting like 4 different picks, bro. Imagine they get the top 4 teams. Everyone else is fucked. We can't do that. But yeah, so Sterling I don't see going anywhere. The Duran stuff we already know they want 35 to 40 million. How do you enter? £5 donation. £5 donation or whatever your currency is getting to that point. Also, if you do $4.99 or something, yes, that's enough for you to get in. I'm not going to be pissy about a penny. Don't worry. Shout out to Harrison. You're in. Shout out to Harrison. Big up Lewis. Palmer and Olise next to each other looks magical and can't wait for next season already somehow. Sell Gallagher, please, board. Bro, I'm with you. But I'm going to be so real. If we get Olise, I couldn't give a damn what happens with Gallagher. I couldn't give a shit. If Gallagher stays here and he wants to run his contract down for another year, he's a dickhead for it, but I understand. He's a dickhead, but I understand it from an individual perspective. You want to just keep what is it? You want to just keep it to the best option for you financially, which is you get a free sign-on fee. You get a massive sign-on fee wherever you go to your next club. Just nobody run the Chelsea since birth bollocks because he's stopping the club from getting profit. But I mean, I understand. I'm not even going to talk down Gallagher for that from an individual perspective. I get it. Get your bag. But again, do not pretend that he's staying here because he's proper Chelsea. He's not proper Chelsea. Well, remains to be seen, innit? If Gallagher leaves this summer, I don't mind people saying that. Even if he goes to Tottenham, it will just be fucking hilarious. Man did Chelsea since birth. He brought that out for one game and then he went to Tottenham. Bozos. What a waste of fans' money. Thank you, we are the dummies. Thank you, we are the dummies. But yeah, Gallagher least of my problems. Big up to JDN. JDN wants in. Says, count me in, lad. You are in. You are in, my friend. Big up to Joey. Joey's in as well. Olise for 60 million plus add-ons is going to hit like crack. Bro, I hear it, man. I hear it. Sounds the earlier comment. I might have to ask Bareska how that feels. But yeah, Olise for 60 million and everything else that happens in the window is just going to be a blur to me because the creativity is going to be sensational. The right-hand football is going to be sensational. Just if we can get this sorted. Shout out to Steve. We will be doing Shameless at 7 p.m. as well. I have set that all up. So don't worry. Don't worry. We will be there. 7 p.m. We'll redirect over. Wait, let me just double check. Northside's hopping on, isn't he? Is Northside hopping on? Hurry up. Hurry up. Hurry up. Ah, yeah, perfect. He's on. Come. Big up to... Oh, no, we already got Joey. Big up. Fab tweet. There's another Fab tweet. Go on. Here we go. Go on. Go on. Drop it. Here we go. There's no Fab tweet. I did see Pie's tweet. Is there a Pie's tweet? Man City like Olise, but at the moment they have other priorities. Okay, cool. Cool. Get this done now. Get this done now. Get this done now before City get involved. No, because that's actually worrying. Days, not weeks. Days, not weeks, people. Days, not weeks. No. Days, not weeks. Fuck all of that. Fuck all of that. We don't need that. We don't need that. Sort out your other priorities, innit? Sort out your other priorities. Do you, man, really need to be stockpiling again? Don't need anything. If City come in, though, that's when the bells can start ringing. That's when it's like, oh, no. Oh, no. Although, to be honest, it's just saying they like Olise. That's just like saying Man City are monitoring Olise. They're monitoring the Olise situation. They're watching. They are considering a move for Olise and all that other bollocks. So, yeah. Big up to Bob Smoke saying Lewis, my guy, was against Olise before, but now warming up to the idea. Fuck's sakes. Big up to Bob Smoke. You've also entered yourself into the lottery. And yeah, I hear it because we did have the conversations at the end of the season about, oh, do we need to be stockpiling right wingers like that? Or do we really need to be? And I understand the conversation. Like, it is a fair conversation to have. It's just, it don't really matter like that, does it? It don't really matter. I get it. I'm not going to talk anyone down for having that debate, but man, who cares? Who gives a damn? Get Olise to the bridge. Get him to the damn bridge. Shout out Chelsea Malarkey. You're also in here. You're also in the lottery. Man said, "Oh, I messed up." No, you didn't. You didn't. If you commented anything else, though. Wait, what's happening, Maldini? No one's. Oh, no one's. I thought you said someone was deleting the comments. Oh, fuck's sake, it's my bad. My bad. Big up to Abdias. He wants in as well. I said, Baby Mares. Let's go. Check out group chat. You're linked to Madueke, huh? What? Ah, well, some new news. Finally. Magpie Media. Is this a in the know or something? Magpie Media. Newcastle have identified Madueke as a potential replacement for Almiron, according to MSI Douglas of iPaper Sport. Who is MSI Douglas? Northern football correspondent. iPaper Sport. What is the iPaper? Is that like a Geordie news page or something? Newcastle in for Madueke. Look, I guess this might be Newcastle's potential second choice if they don't get Olise. I don't know how legit this source is, first off, but if we were to get Olise and Newcastle came in for Madueke, what are you saying? What are you saying, guys? Would you take him? Would you take him? I mean, would you let him go? Or would you take him? Sorry. And to the Newcastle fans, would you take him? To the Newcastle fans. Big up to Bents. Give me a sec. I'm just going to check these answers and we'll come back to your super chat. Yep. Not leaving. Sell him. Depends on the offer. 45 mil. People are talking about. They want 45, 50 mil. 50 mil. Thank you. Angelo Gabriel. That's the thing. Like, we got so many right wingers. Like, if they seriously came in for Madueke, and if we got Olise, I just don't know if I'd care like that. I said, want me to book a taxi? You do not want to book a taxi from London to Newcastle. I'll tell you that for free, bro. That's going to burn a fucking hole in your pocket. Buy him a train ticket. Buy him a train ticket. You don't need to do that. Nah, keep. We need both. Still need that. It's the thing. Someone got to do the Conference League minutes. Someone's got to do the Conference League dog work. But Sterling on the right in the Conference League. I mean, you talk about movies. He plays his best football on the right. Keep. Yes. And I said just Newcastle. No end product. I wouldn't say no end product. He's a direct winger. Shaky end product. With the ability to improve. I wouldn't write it off. Because the thing with Noni is that he just hasn't had a lot of minutes this season to really stamp his authority. He only really got it at the end. Nope. Noni is not leaving all the man dem to kick ball with Winston. Oh, what a comment, bro. I said, I ain't ditching the man them to go play with Longstaff. Are you crazy? Nah, man, but the nightlife. We know how much Noni likes the nightlife. Newcastle is a little bit of Noni, bruv. Let's call it what it is. It's a little bit of Noni. So maybe. Shout out to Bents anyway, though. Yeah, even got the Steve seal of approval. That's got to be enough. Fab tweet on Almiron. Just quickly look at that. Then I'll get the super chats and I'll send the link out because we're only going to have an hour and a bit. Almiron still expected to leave Newcastle this summer in case of good proposal. Things could be falling into place. Look, you lot don't need Olise, innit? You lot need Noni. You leave Olise to us. And all of that. Sam on This Is Football is being bitter. Good, let him cry. I was act like we're a small club and that. Look at this. Big boy moves. What's he? I'll watch him. I'll watch that later. I'll watch that later. Shout out to Charlie Costa, though. Big up to Scotty Cadet. You're in there as well. Big up, my guy, saying, Habibi! I sense Chelsea's luck's making a positive turn. Up the Chelsea. Up the Chelsea. And shout out to Bence. We're adding you in here, too. Saying, who gives a damn about Olise? Bring Kirkes or I'll retire. Can we just have both? Can we just have both? Why are you going to make it all about you? Why are we going to make it all about you? Man, I just want to bring you the Hungarians along. And I understand. Man wants a bit of representation. You think I don't want Isak at the bridge as well? I hear it. I hear it. We can get both. We can get both. Big up to Vision, saying depth is needed next season. Need both. You could just wheel back Angelo Gabriel, though. Just wheel him back. Big up to Aya, saying Mahrez Jr. loading. Come on! Let's go. Fucking hell, there's more shit. Dodgers. The hell's going on today? Why am I kidding? This is a normal transfer day. So what's this? Chelsea wanted permission from Palace to talk to Olise and start a conversation. Chelsea believes it's a crucial point to be able to discuss personal terms of the player. Chelsea is still pushing, but the race is over. Nothing deep. Nothing deep. What was the CFC Daily tweet? Then I'm going to drop the link. Ed Aarons from The Guardian. Olise is understood to be open to move to Chelsea. Also has attracted interest from Arsenal, Bayern, City, United, Man United and Newcastle. United, Newcastle, City, not interested yet. Bayern, little bit worrying. Arsenal, we can offer more game time, but they can also offer a title charge. So, if Arsenal are serious, how come Mr. Arsenal, David Ornstein, ain't put their name on the list? Because Ornstein is like tier 0 when it comes to Arsenal news. Not even tier 1, he's tier 0. He is the OG source when it comes to Arsenal news. So if Arsenal was serious, their name would be on the list. So, nah. Not that worried. Not that worried. Shout out to Bush, you're in. Saying, dear God, don't give me Austria, Albania, Belgium, Czech, Denmark, England, Georgia, Hungary, Poland, Romania, Scotland, Slovakia, or Slovenia. Fucking hell. Fucking hell. Hey. Amen, I guess. Amen. I guess. But yeah, Bush, you're in. You're in. Big up to Bent saying if anyone calls Kirkes Serbian, I'll find you. You're asking the chat to call him that. You're asking the chat to call him that. Bayern literally lost a player to Spurs. Am I bugging? Who did they lose? Who did they lose a player to? I don't remember for the life of it. Was it Van der Ven? Dodgers added a tiny thread to the thing. Olise is one of Chelsea's top targets. Same is true for other clubs. United, Newcastle, City. Some clubs overseas also exploring. Not much else other than that. Oh, Dragusin. They lost Dragusin. Fairs. Yeah, I barely kept track of that one. I'll be real with you lot. Hungary watch along on Saturday. Most likely. Saturday I'm gonna do like 2 watch alongs and Clash at the Castle. So we will be here Saturday. That's a 2 p.m. kickoff. Yeah, I might do. I might just lock here for like 8 hours or something. Fuck it. Yeah, why not? Why not? Right, big up to everybody that's locked in, though. Link is going out. Link is going out. Big up to every single one of you. Let's see what everybody's saying. Steve dropped another source. Oh, it's the same one. Talking about Olise and Madueke being targets. But yeah, I'm sending the link out. So big up everybody. Hit the like button, subscribe, up the Chelsea, all that shit. Let's hope we get an Olise. Here we go soon. Or that we've triggered the... we can't trigger the release clause. That we've bidded. 65 million or something. That shit will be pure heritage. Oh, shit. Yeah, shout out, Sean. I'm going to hold that for a second, but you are in. You are in the lottery. Let's go sort out the Insta, guys. Ugh. And then in an hour's time, we have Shameless. So keep a lookout for that too, guys. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Shout out everybody. Big up my guys. Big up to Sean as well, saying get me in this. I'd like England, please. It's coming home. If I get England, you might as well order me my Duran 9 shirt. I can't be bothered, bro. It would be funny if Duran took the number 9.
You want
half the man already against the transfer, and now you've taken the curse number. Fair play. You just got balls of steel. But you're in the lottery. 1 second. Big up, man. So what are we saying, guys? What a fucking big day it's been.
Yeah, that the Duran deal, from what I'm hearing, is a little bit further than people think it is. So I wouldn't put too much stock in us getting Duran.
What?
There's still like a 10 to 15 million difference in price that Aston Villa want compared to us. So I wouldn't, like I said, I wouldn't put too much stock in Duran just yet. But there was a super chat earlier that came up that I wanted to kind of talk about. It was the Jackson and Cuckoo Olise Palmer one. It's like, we don't like, as much as I would love a gunman this summer, if we can get Duran to back up to be the Broya replacement, then fine by me. Same price in the end, same numbers. Like, they just like the profile more. Go for it. But I still think that the striker situation is still up in the air, and my 10 hat theory is still available for everybody to go watch if you want to.
Yeah, still in play, Joey.
Still in play. My 10 hat theory is still in play.
Oh shit, yeah, I didn't get a chance to check out your video. In fact, for everyone else as well who hasn't done it, I'm about to drop it in the chat. And
we're doing Copa America watch-alongs all summer, so
boom
on my channel.
Nice.
Let's go. I'll lock in for a couple of them as well. We will be there. So guys, everyone check Joey's video. Link is right here. Guys, just press it. It'll send you straight to another tab so you can listen to that straight after. You can listen to that now if you want to, but everyone head over there and sub.
It's only 10 minutes long. It's on Duran, and why I think the sporting directors are picking Duran as the option.
Yes. What was it? Yeah, everyone head over there. There's enough of you lot that you can add another 100 subs. So everybody head over there immediately. Links to Jimmy's
sub to my channel. That'd be awesome. I would
appreciate
it. I would appreciate it.
Yeah, Steve, what did these nonny links? What the fuck? I didn't expect this.
I'll take him, to be honest. I liked him at PSV a lot. And when you guys signed him, I was like, okay, that's a decent move for you guys. I like the kid. I like the kid personally.
Steve, I think it makes it like as a player for the price range, we'll probably sell him for about what we bought him for, probably around 30 to 35 million. I don't think it would be much more than
Maybe
that.
you get like a 5 million profit or something.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah,
something minuscule. You know what I
y'all
mean?
talking about?
Nani
Nani
going
got
to
linked.
Newcastle.
Nani got linked to Newcastle.
Oh boy, he's not going any fucking way. We do this every
But
time.
it is a good fit.
Well,
Like if you told me the
Yeah, but
lineup
good
of
fit is right where he at.
Gordon-
How are we selling Nani? How are we selling Nani? Why would we do that? Why? Why would we sell
It's
him?
not saying that we're selling Nani. It's the idea is he's on the short list if they can't get Olise.
Yeah.
So they'll go in for Nani
why
if
would
we get
Chelsea sell? Why would Chelsea sell? Why would we sell him?
Because you'd rather have Olise, maybe.
I mean, Olise Palmer on that
It's not
side.
either.
He needs a backup. What are we talking about here? He needs a backup. Who's supposed to be his backup?
Probably what?
Sterling, I'd guess. Or
Okay.
maybe keep
What's his
Angelo.
name? Brazilian.
Sterling or Angelo
Who's on the
Gabriel.
left?
Brazilian kid. Brazilian.
Angelo.
Yeah.
Angelo Gabriel.
Angelo ain't played a fucking game in this league. I know what Nani could do in this league. What the fuck are we selling Nani for? Yo, this team, y'all want to sell? Y'all want to buy Olise to make the team stronger, to sell Nani to make the team weaker. Why the fuck would you do that? Why would you do that? Like, that makes no sense. It's a step forward to make a half a step backward. Why?
Yeah, I don't see it.
Here's
selling.
the thought process, Jimmy. Here's the thought process,
Just an
right?
idea. Just an idea.
I'll give you an
Not
example of
concrete.
a reasoning, right? Like I'll give you a reasoning behind it, right? Like there's a reasoning. In the end, there is a reasoning. Like we just signed two young kids that next year are supposed to be in the first team. Like they're not getting loaned out.
We ain't next year. What are you rushing to sell? That's next year.
I get it,
Yo,
but we're not rushing to sell anybody. He's just
You
being
just said
linked.
sell him.
We're just
Why
talking
would we
about
sell
it.
him? Why would we sell him?
I would sell him because we can't sell any other of our wingers.
That would be dumb.
That's the reason. That's the only reason.
I'm not
Is
selling
because
him.
we can't get rid of the other wingers.
We don't have
can
no
loan
other
him.
wingers yet. That's the Bowen could die in a fucking plane crash. Like, he ain't here, bro.
I wouldn't mind if Newcastle came in for Sterling as a wing replacement.
Nah.
That would be nice.
No, but
What you-
no.
y'all trying to sell
We
Nani?
wouldn't.
Like, what the
We
fuck?
wouldn't.
Like,
We wouldn't.
You can always
This fan
loan them. They
base-
can play first team minutes elsewhere.
We wouldn't go for
Oh,
Sterling.
we're definitely not
We already
loaning Nani,
got-
that's for
We already got
Not
Gordon
Nani.
and
I'm talking
Barnes.
about the other two.
No,
We
but
wouldn't
Sterling
go-
would be able to play on the right.
Nani
Plays
is
well
even
football on the
Nani was basically start sometime, backup sometime. If we bring in Olise, he's going to be a backup. It's not a crime. He can be a backup. Y'all think every player, like, if Olise start, you want to fall off from Olise to be all the way down to Angelo? Or do you want the fall to be from Olise to Nani? That's how your team stays strong.
I get you.
Oh, we got
I get
Angelo
you.
coming, so get rid of Nani. What the fuck?
But here's the
and
other
you
side
talking
of it,
about
right?
selling them and not even making no money. So you just
Yeah.
you cutting
Right.
off your nose.
I
to
agree
spite
with you,
your
bro.
face.
I agree with you to an extent. But the one thing that you like, Palmer still can play on that right hand side. It's not like we're asking.
It ain't.
We're
It ain't. But
asking
Palmer ain't
Angelo
playing
to
there.
be.
He's gonna play in
we
the
don't know
middle.
where he's playing. We don't
then
know
where's
where.
Nkuku playing?
Everybody's
That's true.
acting
We
like
don't
we
know.
know where
Yeah, but
anybody's gonna play.
Right.
Yeah.
We
That's
don't
true.
know.
You're right. I'm
Well,
just
how-
trying to
so
make
how
sense of it,
some
Jimmy.
players-
Instead of arguing with us, I'm trying to make sense of the scenario,
Yeah,
not
that's the
No,
hard
it's
necessarily.
not
thing.
about-
That's
saying-
the difference.
yo, it don't make
There's
no.
no
See,
reason
don't
to sell
try-
him.
I don't like that. If it
There's
ain't
not a
something
reason to sell him.
you believe in, it'd be dumb for you to sit here and try to make sense
Jimmy,
of some
what
shit
about-
you don't believe in.
Jimmy, what about from the player perspective? Because Madueke starts first.
He ain't looking to go nowhere. What? Once again, more creative shit.
No, I'm saying
No, you're
Jimmy,
creating a situation for us to sell him. Every time anything ever came up with Nani Madueke, he's always said, "I'm here to fight, to play for Chelsea." When
Right.
Gallagher
He was
say it,
recruiting
it's a
Colwell.
fucking headline. But when he says it, it's ignored. Y'all trying to sell him. Where the fuck is he going? Huh? Why would we sell him of all players? He has actually shown talent.
Yeah,
He's
that's why I
shown
would take him.
he has the ability to play in this league. with some better coaching, he can be a good player.
Yeah, and he showed improvement too.
He showed it. And y'all like, yeah, I would sell him. That's what I'm talking about. When you said I would sell him, why? Oh, well, remember we got those kids coming in. Who the fuck they mean? We don't know what why.
Yeah, they still have to show their worth when they come in. They're not just going to get a spot off
hasn't like established himself at
Establish what? Who establishes what? Y'all act like every fucking player has to establish that they what? World class, great. How old is Madueke to establish anything? How old is he? What is he supposed to establish? Somebody tell me.
He hasn't had the minutes to really establish.
Exactly. Yeah. So this idea that he didn't establish something, he barely fucking played. And, I'm selling.
I don't know if he's going to play more for Newcastle if they get him. That's in terms of for Nani's development.
Like Cole Palmer
barely got minutes for
all day.
He's the starter there.
They're probably going to sell Almiron as well, according to the last Fabrizio tweet.
Yeah, he's the starter there. That's the difference.
Again, what does that have to do with Chelsea and Nani? I don't give a fuck about
Nani could want more game time. Nani could want starting game time instead of fighting with Olise.
Mention any. Once again, you're creating a fucking situation to have a reason to sell him.
Well, Palmer didn't say anything
tomorrow. So
Palmer didn't say anything until he went to us either. Palmer
been saying he wants to go. So stop fucking making shit up. Palmer went to Pep and said, send me away. And Pep said no. Then he said, sell me. And Pep said, okay. What are you talking about?
For game time, because he wants to start for game time.
So show me where the fuck Nani said, I'm going to leave.
Jimmy,
no one said
fucking saying it then.
Jimmy, why is he going to say if we haven't signed that other option yet?
What they're saying is that he might be an option that Newcastle might want to buy.
I understand that. I have no problem with that.
Okay.
Joey said he would sell him.
I would.
Okay.
And that's what I'm talking about.
That's how I would.
And I said that makes no fucking sense. That's what I'm talking about.
And you don't want to listen to my sense.
You already said why you would sell him. I heard you. And I'm telling you why that makes no fucking sense. It makes no sense. You're going to sell a player who's better than Angelo and proved it. He plays right here. Sure. You saw Angelo playing fucking League One, League He ain't play here.
Shout out to my league, man.
He ain't play here. Nani has played here and played well against good teams. I've seen that with my own two fucking eyes. And y'all, sell him. Sell him for what?
I'll take
for what?
He still needs time to
be my backup right winger. I'm good. I'm great. I guarantee you, Nani Madueke has no problem being a backup fucking right winger for Chelsea and playing in Conference League and playing the cup matches. I guarantee you he has no problem.
So Jimmy, to go with that example, what are your thoughts on Andre Santos compared to Gallagher then?
Hashtag sell.
Because Andre Santos was in League and then Gallagher's were playing in this league, right?
What did you say? I didn't hear you.
I'm saying the comparison between Gallagher and Andre Santos. Like, what is your opinion on Andre Santos? Do you think Andre Santos is better than Gallagher right now?
I don't know if he's better. Why did you throw that in here?
No, because
I'm throwing that because can I explain my logic?
Nobody's talking about Santos or Gallagher.
But Jimmy.
All right, let him explain. Let him explain.
Yeah. Let him explain.
I'm asking because you said that, hey, Angelo's in League and at least Madueke is proven here. So I just want to say if you kept your opinion consistent with that, with the player that we also know in Andre Santos, who's in League compared to Conor Gallagher, who's in this league. That's all I wanted. And you've kept it consistent. That's all I'm asking. If there was a switch up, then I would have more back and forth with you, but you've kept it consistent. That's the only reason I'm asking.
All Gallagher does is run. We've seen skill with
I don't even get what bringing up Gallagher with, because I would tell you Santos is a better footballer than Gallagher. I don't give a fuck what league he played in. I don't care. I've seen enough to know he can dribble better than him. He can pass better than him. That's all I need for this team. So I don't care. Yeah. He didn't say Angelo's better than Matt. He said he would sell Madueke. And I'm saying that's why? I didn't say nothing about Newcastle saying they want him. Anybody can put out a report and say they want him. That's cool. Joey said I would sell him. And that's when I said, hold up. Sell him? Sell him for what? That's weakening the team.
I don't think it is, personally.
Team.
I don't think it is.
Of course it's weakening the team. How the fuck? So, okay. So what
I don't think it is.
Wait, hold up. Let's just get a side on it. So go on, Joe.
Because in my scenario, this is not necessarily in my scenario. It's not necessarily Angelo as the straight up backup. It's going to be either Palmer or Olise playing that right wing, and then you having Cuckoo.
No, not
winger.
Either. There'll be no.
What do you mean either? That's the backup. That is either.
Where the fuck is Olise going to play?
He's going to play right wing, and you're asking for a backup.
If we bring in Olise, he's starting on the wing, right?
Sure.
Palmer is not going on the bench, right?
No. Correct.
So you can kill this fucking idea that either one of them is going to be on the wing.
Why can't my one player?
What sense does that make? How the fuck either one going to be on the wing if they both starting?
So what? Then where's Madueke playing, bro? You're doing the same thing. What
is
the
on
difference?
The bench.
Okay, Palmer and Mudryk and Sterling can sit on the fucking bench for the rest of the season, and Cuckoo, Olise, Palmer will all rotate. That's my idea of this. Palmer played right wing for us all year this year. If he wants to go over to the right wing to cover for Olise, and you have another player come in Palmer's position.
Something you telling us what Potch did? Fuck Potch.
I'm not telling you what Potch did.
You said Palmer playing over here and over here. Palmer will play with a fuck. If we bring in Olise, he's starting. Simple.
Yeah, sure.
He started.
And Palmer can back
we
him up on the
Palmer
right wing.
Not going on the bench, whether he plays the 10 or the wing. Bro. He's not going on the bench. Maybe he can play both. And in this fucking setup Maresca play, he can play where the fuck Jules Berry played. He can play that.
Bro, I'm just saying. No, I'm just saying a player
there's no setup.
I can play Angelo in these conference league games. I could play Palmer in these cup games on the right hand side and rotate the scenario.
What do you mean,
because
Palmer
I
on
have
cup games?
other options. That's my point. We can't get rid of Mudryk. We can't get rid of Sterling.
So let me ask you this question.
If you told me perfect world to just sell Madueke, I would.
Wait. So why are you getting rid of Madueke? For what? You're not going to make no money. So you're getting rid of him just for the fuck of it.
No, I'm getting rid of it because of squad size and the amount of wingers that we actually have. That's why I'm getting rid of him. Because regardless, in my opinion, a winger should leave. Like, regardless.
But that's for next year to decide.
It does not matter. No,
why does a winger need to leave this year?
Now, in my opinion, a winger.
Why? Why would you get rid of a winger now? Why?
Because we're going and buying another one.
So you're getting rid of the winger now, worried about next year?
No. If we get Olise, in my mind, we don't need all these players.
If we're bringing in Olise for a winger, don't you see how that eliminates Palmer as a winger? You can pretty much put Palmer either at the 10 or somewhere in the middle of the park. He's not going to be on the wing. We're just spending $60-something million on a brand new winger.
What I would say
about Olise, we throw Palmer back out there.
Maybe what it is that Olise plays left wing.
He's not.
You're on the left.
No, I'm saying
no.
You don't play on the left.
It's not that, bro. It's not that.
Steve, he's not going to put him in the wrong spot. Steve,
it's not even that, bro. It's about the game time. We're giving these kids. In the end, we're not giving this kid that much game time.
And the minimum amount of game time he has, he's thrown it.
How much game time do we need? He's not world class. He's young. He's coming up.
Don't fucking know how
fucking game. When the fuck did Madueke become a world class player?
Since when is game time not something that a young player needs?
I'm gonna ask again. When the fuck did Madueke become somebody that has to play every week? There's players his age that get the odd game here and there, bro.
Yeah.
That's what it's called.
Bro, we went from
what we're trying to do is
we're going back to hoarding players again. Like,
No,
he
the fuck we're not. It's called a squad.
We give him this season to
If you
show
want to
himself.
keep yelling at me,
prove,
keep yelling at
and-
me. But
It's a squad. What the fuck are we talking about?
Keep yelling. It's not going to get your point any more
Bro,
further across.
always fucking yell. Don't try that gay shit with me. I don't like
I'm
that
not
punk
about
ass
to,
shit.
son, but I'm
You
just
yelling.
saying. You're
Don't
not
do that
yelling at
shit
me
with
and
me,
I'm
man.
gonna actually
We
listen
fucking
to
men.
you.
That's
Like,
what the
they don't
fuck
make
men
no
do.
difference.
Oh, you're yelling. So what?
Don't make no
Always
difference.
fucking
You're not
yell.
getting your point across. It's not
Girl,
getting
that's
your
what the
point
fuck
across.
I do, nigga. I yell. What do you mean? I
I know,
always
me
yell.
too, but it's not getting your point
So
across.
what the
is my
fuck you
point.
bitching about me yelling for? I yell all the fucking time.
I get it, but like, you're not even you're not
yelling
even
is
like
a
trying to
problem?
understand the point. Like,
Well, I
have-
hear your point. What I'm telling
Okay.
you is you want to weaken up the squad because you claim we
how
hoarding
are we
players.
weakening it up? We're getting a better winger.
Bro, how are we hoarding players? Do you know that on the squad there's motherfuckers who just don't play? You know that, right?
Yeah.
Every squad got motherfuckers who just don't play.
David
Right?
Washington, don't play for you guys.
No, I'm not talking about no Washington. I'm talking about when your team starts to get better. When your team improves, you know what happened to the weaker players? They drop down the fucking pecking order. You don't get rid of them before they get knocked down the pecking order. You wait till
Unless
they get
they
knocked
wanna
down.
move.
And you say,
What I
"He
would
ain't gonna
argue as
make
well
it."
is with us in another competition, you could kind of understand adding a few more players into the team.
But it's
as well.
conference league.
Yeah, we need a squad.
What? Y'all
Yeah,
keep
I-
saying it's
I-
conference
that.
league. What the fuck does that mean?
Games anyway.
You
We
could
also have
play
Club World
younger
Cup too.
players, bro.
Right,
You
yeah,
could play
but
even
no.
younger players.
So what?
Yeah.
Oh, Madueke is not a young player. How old is Madueke?
Like
Bro,
21, 22.
He played
Bro,
under
my
20
point is
fucking
this, right?
please.
Matter
What are
what
you
in the
talking
end,
about?
in the end, right? In the end, right? In the end, this is in the end. If I'm talking just like I'm talking between the financial side, and then I'm talking also on the side
no
of
fi-
how
man,
much.
make
Let
this
me
shit up.
finish, bro. On the other side of the footballing side of it, right? When you're talking about how they look as assets and what they are at this current moment. The one player that could, out of the three wingers that we have that we potentially could even move, that is an actual asset that would actually provide income is Madueke. At this
It's
current
no
moment,
income.
the
What
other two
income?
do not. Let's just listen.
What
Let me finish for a
income?
second.
What you selling them for?
Let me finish for a
Shot
second
up,
because
bro.
these are backups in the end, right? We're just talking about backups in the
What are
end.
you selling him for?
What
You said he's gonna
it
be
has to
income.
be somewhere around the 45 range.
I mean, nobody buy no fucking Madueke for no 40, 45 million, bro.
I don't.
He's the same price
I
player
believe he
when we
could.
bought him. He's selling him.
We
I
bought him
selling
for 30.
him Madueke.
You
Bad
bought him for
idea.
30.
That's a
Steve,
bad
how much
idea.
did you
Why the
take
fuck
him
would you
for?
sell him? What you selling him for?
Take him for 45, Steve.
You bought him for $36 million US. 36.
It's no reason to
I'd take
sell him.
I would take
The
him
only-
for 45.
Gone.
The only reason I'm saying this is because the other two wingers that I would sell can't be sold.
So one of them will eat bench. You do not sell a fucking player. Oh, so you're gonna say out of your own mouth, Madueke's better than Sterling. Madueke's better than Mudryk. I got a great idea. Let's sell him. What the fuck? Who the fuck sells that? I'm gonna keep the worst of the players on big money, but sell the better of the three.
You can't get rid of them. If you cannot get rid of these two,
Bro, you
one of
sit
the
them on
wingers
the
has to go.
fucking bench.
That's period.
That's what
That's
you
my
do.
only point.
Anybody that don't make it, you sit it on the bench.
Nani
Madueke
doesn't have
has
to go right
proven
now.
he can play on this fucking team. On this current squad, he can play. Why am I selling him? Angelo? Are you out of your mind?
No, not
Show
for Angelo. It's, if anything, like you're talking about a young player, right? You're talking about a young player who's probably not going to get more than 10 to 15 games in a season. In the end, if he doesn't play, he's a depreciating asset, and we just lose money on him anyways.
Bro, let me ask you a question. How many games Cole Palmer was playing before he came to us?
Bro, he played 3 fucking games. Who gives a
So
shit?
that's my point. You eat bench. When motherfuckers are better than you, you eat bench and you get better. And then if you don't ever get better, you get moved on. You don't sell Madueke now for
compete,
what?
Man.
For what?
Well, Jimmy, I guess it's all about like who do you rate more in terms of Madueke or Angelo?
It ain't
you're
about
not-
who I
you're
rate
not
more.
giving up
This
a spot
idea of
for someone
selling them
that
and
doesn't
shit,
Steve, it's
y'all
not
making
even
it up.
that, bro. It's not even that.
the
It's the
point.
fact that we have in
Bro,
this scenario, it's an overload of players.
Bro, okay, here, all right,
It's an
hold on.
overload.
If anything, Angelo would go to fuck back on a loan.
Yeah,
that's
what it should happen. Right. But I'm just saying,
so what are you selling for?
Bro,
Angelo going on a loan, if anything. Angelo. I'm not sending Madueke away.
I expect Angelo to come back to Strasbourg on a loan. I expect that.
Makes sense.
Yeah, this season is the season Noni has to show he belongs on the team. This season.
Okay. And he could be relied upon.
You don't sell him now. Is this the season where he has to show?
And this is exactly why I'd take him. Because
relied upon to do what? What are you talking about?
To sit bench.
I'm willing to guess G&A is probably being involved in this conversation.
Sit bench, because that's what we're talking about here. Because these guys are going to sit bench. That's what we're talking about here.
Oh, because players don't get hurt, right?
Bro, if you told me Madueke was going to play left wing, I'd say, don't talk about selling
players.
But here we are. He played right
wing. Y'all motherfuckers, y'all clearly don't know what it takes. Go look at other teams' players, motherfucker. Their teams are stacked. They got bench players that can start for other people. That's how you build a fucking team. What are y'all talking about? Oh, we're hoarding players. What?
I'm not going to get rid of a player so a young player that never played for us yet can come in. He has to earn his way to get in the spot, bro. Or he could go on loan. That's it.
Okay. Well, let's see
if Madueke's going to
like the amount of game time he gets. Let's just see.
Okay, then he's going to bust his ass and
practice. He got to earn it. Yeah.
Let's just
you
see
say, I'm going to sell him. Nah, yeah,
let's see.
And you know what else? Y'all act like players can't get better. That's another thing with this fucking fan base.
You just heard my point, and you're changing the entire point.
Fan base. Oh yeah, it's improved.
You're changing the entire point. That's not my point whatsoever.
He got to prove this year that he could be reliable.
I'm trying to get other better players.
How reliable does he have to be?
That's my idea. We turn a profit on one, and we get other better players in other positions.
We're not turning a profit on them.
We would.
How much?
We would.
No, we wouldn't.
Okay, sure. If that's what you believe.
We got to see how much Newcastle will go for him for. Like, you think they're going to spend 50 on him? I don't think they're going to spend over 40
I wouldn't sell him if we weren't turning a profit.
What am I selling him?
A $4 million
selling him.
And Chelsea wouldn't sell him.
Exactly.
Exactly.
It would have to be Noni wanting to go for like more Premier.
Chelsea wouldn't even sell him if he wasn't. They weren't turning a profit. There's no reason to sell him if they weren't turning a profit. Yeah. That's the only thing in my mind that's saying, okay, the other two wingers that we don't have, and we need if we can get more money instead of getting John Duran at striker, we could go get someone a little bit more expensive, a little bit more high profile. Don't
try to tie this into John Duran. Nobody don't want it. Ain't nobody more expensive or high profile. Here y'all go with this mystery striker again. The mystery striker. The hidden fucking character on Street Fighter that ain't been unlocked yet.
The striker. I'm just.
This is the striker Chelsea gonna purchase.
I'm not thinking in this one direction. The one direction you're thinking in. That's the only thing here.
Who's this striker? Who's this big mystery striker that Chelsea could sign? Who? Y'all notice ain't nobody go out and sign a striker yet? Well, why? Why is that? What's the big striker sign? Why is there none? There ain't none. Because ain't none of these motherfuckers.
So you're telling me you wouldn't take that money and put it towards Alvarez? You wouldn't do that?
What money?
The money that if you could go get profit from Madueke to go get Alvarez.
I ain't selling Madueke.
Okay. We're looking at it.
I ain't selling Madueke. I'm selling fucking Gallagher. I'm selling Gallagher for that 50. I'm selling Chalobah. That's who I'm selling. Them two niggas. Buy big cash.
Would you sell Mudryk?
Straight cash.
Well, yeah,
I wouldn't sell him.
Nobody wants him, bro. Would we sell Mudryk? Yeah, but nobody wants him.
And you're also Sterling's linked with West Ham, right?
He's linked.
Yeah, they're vague links.
All right, I'm gonna go back to work though.
Big up, Joey.
We'll talk later.
And Hutchinson's going to be sold anyway, so.
Yeah.
Amari's getting flipped. We'll try and sell Kepa. We'll try and sell Lukaku.
Oh,
Gallagher,
Colwell too is linked.
Colwell ain't
going nowhere, bro.
He's not leaving.
Besides,
ain't too many of them that's worth losing your fucking mind over. Let's really be honest. outside of Cole Palmer and fucking Nkunku, maybe Caicedo, Enzo. I rest of them motherfuckers, I ain't losing my mind over none.
What about Maatsen?
Who?
Matson's, yeah, we want to keep him, but he's probably getting sold.
Losing my mind. None of them. None of these.
Well, not
players
lose your
is
mind, but
untouchable.
like you wouldn't not lose your mind. I guess. Just
I'll sell
No,
any
we
one
were
of
pissed
them.
off. Some of us are pissed off. We don't want to
Any
start
man,
that.
I need my yearly dose of preseason Maatsen, man. That shit's a movie.
see, but Maatsen for me, like y'all should be keeping because Jimmy, I agree with you. It's a squad game. It's a squad game, and like Maatsen, left back depth, he's better than Chilwell. I think we could agree
but that,
on that.
yeah, but Steve, there's two issues with that. Number one is there's two issues with that. Number one is we already have two left backs. Like that is an issue of like we would have to get rid of one of the left backs we've got, and unfortunately, it's far easier to get rid of Cucurella right now than Chilwell.
Signed a new deal.
And number two is that bridge is already broken. Like that ship has sailed because of Pochettino. Like that's unrepairable.
Oh,
at this point.
it's a okay, cool.
Yeah.
Oh, facts, bro. This is the guy. We're talking about a guy who was, I think, what was he, Rookie of the Year for the Bundesliga and played 6 months. We're talking about a guy who was a key part of his team getting to a Champions League final. Like we're talking about, like he's gone. He is gone. It's all about with Matt now is can we get the most money possible? You know,
he's too small to do what? Play basketball? He's too small. How that work for Tariq Lamptey? He too small too. He can handle this league.
Yeah,
he too small. Fuck out of here.
Yeah, we just gotta hope no one comes in for that release clause. But it'll be dependent on the Euros and everything too. For Noni, like this won't happen unless Noni specifically says, "I want to go to Newcastle."
And
that
you
don't
guys
happen,
I'll take
it. Got nothing to do about me thinking he great. And all you dickheads in the chat, you simple-minded fucking amoebas, because that's what you are, amoebas. You are fucking amoebas. You single one-cell amoebas with no fucking brains. None of you have no brain power.
I said single cell, bro.
Yeah, because like y'all motherfuckers, and then just because I'm saying don't sell me, oh look at Jimmy, he's arguing for Nani. No, I'm arguing a point against the point that he's making about selling them. Why would you sell him? Sell him for what? You keep him and strengthen the squad. And strengthen the fucking squad.
Then you're combining Maatsen, Enzo, and Caicedo. The height's a bit too small.
That's why you alleviate it through centre backs and other players like Carney.
Goalkeeper.
I mean,
probably looking at taller players.
But ain't nobody talking about Maatsen starting every game. Let's talk about him being on the squad.
Big up to Young Takuri saying, Jimmy, 50 million for Noni. Would you sell? 20 million profit?
It wouldn't be a 20 million profit though, because it's 38 million US dollars. That's what it says on Sofa Score.
Which is almost about 30. It's about
10.
He ain't even realized the potential yet to be even thinking about profit. That's my thing. He's
Exactly.
only been here for a year.
Like y'all treating it like it's FIFA for real. Like I signed him in the fucking y'all want to sign a player in the summer and then sell him in January. Like god damn.
I mean, it happens sometimes. It does happen sometimes.
It does.
I think my biggest thing.
Benfica did that. Enzo Fernandez.
And my thing is not that Nani's no world beater. It's just that why would you sign Olise and then weaken the squad by selling that? You sign Olise, he's playing on the right wing. Nani could be his fucking backup. I don't see Palmer's going to be in the middle of the park.
You take him.
Or him and Olise will
interchange. He's not going to be on the wing with Olise. You can't have two motherfuckers on the wing. And Olise's not coming here to be on our bench. That should just be common sense.
I think the thing for me with the whole Madueke thing, because I do agree, I don't think he should be sold, but I also think there's no need to sell him in a sense if he's not going to depreciate in price. Like this is a guy we bought for 30 some odd million.
38 US dollars.
I think someone said it was like 32 million pounds.
Yeah, that's what it was. 32 million pounds. Yeah.
He's not going to depreciate. Like we've even seen, even if he doesn't play that much, we've seen Conor Gallagher get a bid of 45 million pounds from Everton in the middle of a season where he was one of our worst players in a season we finished 12th.
Yeah.
Sorry, you signed him for 28.5 million pounds.
Cool. So like, he's not going to depreciate. Like, look what's happening with Brozier. Like we having a talk over a deal with Everton for like 30 mil or whatever it was. That's Brozier. This is a guy who has barely played over the last 2 years.
Right.
Like, he's not going to depreciate. Even if he don't play, not going to depreciate to the point where we're getting pennies for him. We can still get the same money that we bought him for.
And in the little time he has played, he showed us that he has something in there. Like, he's a player, you know. Like,
and here's
and
my
he
thing,
improved
right?
defensively by a mile from last
all these
season.
amoebas. Oh, he's mid. What the fuck is wrong with mid? When's a mid player a crime? Not every goddamn player is great. You need mid fucking players. You know what a mid player could come do? What Scott McTominay do? Come in and score a game-winning fucking goal. You act like mid players don't have a purpose. What are you talking about?
Bro, Joselu for Real Madrid this year was
No.
He's beyond mid.
Yeah,
he's walking mid.
Do me a favor. Bring a Monsters comment. This is bullshit, by the way. He has 1 season of work. He has nothing in the Championship. Don't talk about what he did at fucking Charlton. And he had nothing at West Brom. They got relegated.
He's very about Crystal
Don't
Palace.
talk to me about body of work. He's got a relegation, 1 great season, and that's it. 1 great season.
Yeah, a good season at Palace. Anything else outside of that, y'all waffling with Gallagher, bro. Yeah, y'all tripping.
He has a relegation on his CV that he was part of, that he contributed.
If Ross wants to link, that's fine.
Wait, who does? Who was the relegation?
Gallagher, he got relegated.
Yeah, with West Brom.
Oh, such
Did he forgot how he's playing under
such as mid. So the fuck what? So what?
Yo.
So the fuck what? You need mid players every now and then on your fucking team to come in and make plays.
Again, this is a situation that we can easily reassess. Because guess what? As we have mentioned, we have guys in our team, and we are looking at guys like Olise is injury prone. Like,
yeah, exactly.
That's just how it is.
Unlikely to be included.
So we definitely need someone behind him.
So there is a chance that he plays games, and like say he plays 10, 15 games, cool. That's like 900 to 1,000 and something minutes. That's calm.
Yeah. And confidence.
Like that's the type of. Can I just make that was the type of minutes that Cassidy was getting at Leicester last season, and no one complained.
Yeah.
Yep. Like,
no one gave a shit.
I'm not selling him just to get an open spot for someone who hasn't even played for us yet. Like to me, that's not like no.
Like sell him. Oh, we got Angelo. Oh, slow down. Easy slow mo. Slow down. I don't know what the fuck Angelo gonna be. Slow down.
Yeah,
I know what Madueke is. Madueke first year he was one way. Last year he was better than the year before. So
Yeah,
he improved. You know what I'm gonna naturally think? This year he's gonna be better.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing as well,
no,
like,
I'm not a lawyer.
I'll reassess as well. I'll reassess this as well based on what happens with preseason and whatnot. Because, like, say for example, they get back to like everyone comes in for preseason and Maressa decides, he sees Angelo or Hutchins decides these guys maybe fit what I want to do more than Madueke. Then cool. Then at that stage, I'm calm with him going if you can get a good price. Because then Maresca said, okay, these guys work better. We haven't even hit the end of contracts finishing. We are like 3 or 4 days from the transfer window opening. These men are going to the fucking Euros, some of them in a couple of days. Like tomorrow. The Euros start tomorrow.
You can't sell, man. I can't believe Joey really said he would sell Madueke. No, bro. That's the type of guy you want coming off your bench.
I'm sure he would stay for sure.
For the level we at right now, Madueke is the perfect bench player. I don't know what the fuck y'all thinking.
I agree. I do agree with that.
Bench player. He comes on and he makes a difference.
Yeah.
Do you really want to be shoving him out at the level he was last year as your starting winger? No, probably not. But him coming off the bench, almost every game he came off the bench, he was a spark. Almost every game. Every fucking game. He makes a difference. Sell him. Whoa, slow down. Slow down. Let's slow down. We paid $32 million for him. Pounds. I'm sorry, pounds. Pounds sterling.
28.5 million pounds.
That's exactly what you should pay for a player like that.
Yeah.
And he plays. He comes off your bench. I don't think Madueke's sitting around like I'm world class. I should be starting. Nobody's saying that. I don't even think he thinks that.
But then
every
again,
time Madueke talks to the media, he said he wants to be at Chelsea.
Yeah.
He wants to improve and he wants to fight and get better and fight for his position. When any of those fucking blonde hair, blue eyes say it, y'all fall in love with this shit and they kiss the badge. and y'all go, y'all cream in y'all little fucking underwear and go crazy. But when he say it, it's ignored. What the fuck? I'm not selling them. Selling for what?
I'll take them, man. I'll take
them. You said we're hoarding players. This shit, these problems y'all be worried about as a fan. Why the fuck y'all even care? Y'all be like so worried about the players. Like, man, fuck that. It's a profession. This is the industry of professional football, bro. If you good enough, you'll make it. If you not, you won't.
That's what they
y'all be like, oh, I'm worried about, the player and what the player gonna think. Like, why are y'all psychoanalyzing people y'all don't even fucking know? And then worse, with y'all own bitch ass mentality. It's not even y'all like even have the mentality of what a top level athlete would have. Y'all got the mentality of like a 13-year-old Filipino girl. That's the mentality most of you pussies have. And then that's what y'all project onto a professional fucking athlete. That's what y'all do. Y'all take y'all punk ass mentality that y'all run around with all day and project it onto a professional fucking athlete who I guarantee 9 times out of 10 is gonna bet on themselves. They're gonna bet on themselves. Only the weak fucking players say, "Oh no, I don't want to fight for my position." That's why I get mad every time I hear somebody say, "Oh, Caldwell just reaching out to the coach to
I hated that.
Hey, sure what? Go out and fucking play, you pussy. Stop reaching out to every coach to verify that I'm gonna get time. If you go out and fucking play, you'll get time.
Even that I think was overstated. Like, he wants to talk to the manager. I feel like all the players would want a conversation with the manager. It's a new coach.
Just know their plays.
Yeah, that's it. Maybe just wants to know if he's not playing left back next season. That's all. Who knows? That's just been overstated. Man just wants to talk to him. Cool.
All this they want.
I don't see any reason why Cole would want to leave.
Man, fuck all that. Just show up. Show up and play. Shit. Same
no,
shit
but
we
even
talked
then, I
about
think he's
last
going
year
to
with
do that
him.
anyway. I don't believe there was
this year.
anything.
I don't believe it's made up. Last year, I was out there like, you know what? Yeah, this shit might be made up. It's again same shit. I don't think it's made up no more.
Last season, I think there was a bit.
His Caldwell peoples, really be reaching out to these coaches like, are you gonna make sure our Caldwell? Make sure he get the fuck.
But that's the thing. I think it's last year's rumors just doing the rounds again because it made more sense than when he hadn't extended his contract. And as soon as that happened, it was all gone. Like now, I think they're just wheeling that one up again because it's an easy story, and I don't think it's going to go any further than that. Bayern already went and got their centre back anyway. I forgot the name of the guy, but they already done. Yeah, he's left-footed centre back, isn't he? Yeah, that's done. That's done.
I'm gonna be so pissed off if we saw Delict. I'm gonna be so pissed off, bro.
Yeah, if we bring
Olise
on that right wing, spread out wide on that wing, pause.
That right hand side, bro.
Kick that fucking ball out to him and let him cook. One-on-ones, Olise, come on. It's a fucking problem.
I would love it. I would love it if Newcastle came out of nowhere and just got Olise.
Yeah. That would one-on-one on that wing. All our wingers always got double team.
It's so real. I'm not worried about Newcastle. It's Bayern potentially.
I don't think we get him. I don't think we get Olise. I'm just saying.
I'm not worried about Bayern Munich. You know why? They got 999 wingers.
No. We're looking to sell We're looking to sell Nabry.
But only they ain't sold yet. So you go to Olise and say, "Well, we looking to sell." Yeah,
we're gonna get rid of. We're gonna be getting rid of some wingers.
Yeah, Abdi, if there's a little clip of the Fab vid, I'll play it. I don't mind. That'll be fine. It's not match footage.
And also, if we again, Jimmy, just like with Chelsea, if Chelsea bought Olise, you're buying him to start. If Bayern München bought Olise.
Yeah.
If Bayern München bought Olise, it would be for him to be the starter on the right wing.
If Olise come to Chelsea, he's to be the right winger. Don't look for Palmer to be out there. He's coming to play the right wing.
Yeah.
Them last 5 games we just played, how many of them Palmer played on the right wing? None, right? Those
last all in the middle.
He's in the middle. So it's like, why we even think like,
in the middle. Actually, I got a question for y'all about how do you, and I asked this to Don earlier on Saeed's channel. How do y'all think that you play with Nkuku and what's it called? Nkuku and Palmer in the same side? Get the
Probably
best out of
Nkunku on
both
the
of
left,
them.
no?
Nkunku on the left, yeah. That's the only way, really.
Palmer in the middle.
People don't want to
Yeah.
see Nkunku up top. That's the thing. I personally think
Jackson
he could play up
start.
top.
That's the
but
other thing too.
Jackson would
it's a sticky
start
one.
depending on the strikers we get. If it's Duran and only Duran, then yeah, it will be Jackson. But I'd assume it would be Jackson unless Duran is really just that good and like this is just one of the most shrewd signings we've ever seen.
Duran ain't there yet. Like he ain't there yet.
I hear it. I think the same thing personally. This is like the ultimate test of faith in recruitment.
What about Jackson on the left and Nkunku up top?
Potentially.
Yeah.
Potentially.
See, that's what I'm thinking.
That's the thing. There's a potential for a lot of interchange within that front four.
I think
Which is what Jimmy's kind of alluding to before. That's a good problem to have, is the versatility.
For me, Nkunku and Palmer, I think both their best positions are 10s, personally. So I think maybe you experiment with 4-2-2. That would be what I would do. Whether Maresca does that, I don't think so. But I don't. Because
somebody inboxed me what Madueke said 2 days ago. I'll try and outwork everyone next season because I feel like if I outwork everyone, then I would be better than them. Fuck, what are we talking about here,
mentality.
Man? That sound like somebody that's running from competition? Fuck, are we talking about, man?
That's an outwork everyone.
That sound like somebody that y'all making up these scenarios. Well, what if he want time? Well, he just said what he said about wanting time. I'm gonna have to outwork them. Fuck out of here. That's what I be talking about. Y'all be throwing your own mentality onto these world-class fucking athletes. And I'm not talking about world-class footballer, world-class athletes. It's a different mentality. Y'all be thinking with your own regular mind. Players don't think like that.
I'm
gonna get on this fuck. I'm gonna get on
Hi,
this.
Duran update. From what I'm hearing, the Duran deal will only happen if players or a player is involved in the deal. Yeah, they're trying to push Gallagher there by any means necessary. Whether he goes there or not, I don't know, because like there's been rumors of Gallagher potentially running him down. What?
Maybe Ugochukwu.
Think Ugochukwu?
Yeah, they need a defensive. They need a defensive-minded midfielder.
They need a
to
midfielder
back up Boubacar Kamara. That's what it is.
I'll be very out of left field though. There's been no links.
No, but I'm saying they want a player involved, right? If Chelsea really want this Duran motherfucker,
they want Gallagher involved.
Yeah, but
I don't think
Gallagher is going to go there.
That's what I'm thinking.
Well, they're going to get Weston McKennie. They're looking to get Weston McKennie
and Illing Jr.
Illing Jr. as well.
And Illing Jr. Yeah.
Yeah, they're going to swap, which makes sense.
They got to sell. That's why I said the Prem fucking itself with these rules with the money.
Yeah, exactly, Jimmy.
It's fucking up the league.
Yeah.
It's fucking up the league. Aston Villa just qualified for Champions League. What?
And now they might have.
We don't think it's gonna happen to Villa's gonna get dragged next year in the Champions League.
They might have a weaker squad than the squad
they're definitely gonna have a weaker squad.
And that's gonna affect the English spot because then they might not.
And not only that, there's no dropping down to Europa. They're just fucking gone. They're just gone.
There's another update. Gallagher not involved in this deal. Another Chelsea player has to be involved.
Correct.
Cassidy.
Yeah.
Cassidy. That was the first name that came to my mind.
That's fair. That's fair.
I've got no idea. Like, you'd have to look at a youth player, but then, like, I'll be so honest. Emery is not the type of guy that strikes me as a youth kind of guy. From what I've seen,
no.
With this season, it's like
to be fair, he's playing Morgan Rogers a lot when they bought him.
I mean, yeah, but they bought him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Emery won Durant. Emery won. I bet you bringing a Brexit baller to back up.
Or like Gerard Moreno from Villarreal.
Hey, yo, I don't know if you saw it. Secret Scout said it's happening. That's all I needed to see.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah. Apparently, he's close with Olise.
About Olise, yeah, because apparently he's close with the player.
Secret Scout was the first person I remember. The shit. Secret Scout said the Enzo shit is done. He was the first person I seen say it. Like, yo, it's right. It's done. I'm like, okay. And something else he hit on too. Secret Scout, because I followed.
But Jimmy, apparently, Secret Scout's close with like the people with Michael Olise, so he has kind of like an inside sort of connection.
Even that, he might see because he said it's happening. Under Fab tweet, he put it's happening.
Yeah, I think I saw that.
Yeah, I saw it. I saw it when I was on IG, right when Lewis was doing his monologue. That's what I call it, the monologue.
A little
When he was doing
monologue.
his monologue, I'm sitting there reading, and I see Fab. I'm like, okay, and then I see Secret Scout say it's happening, and I got the fucking that dopamine rush you get from the here you go. I'm like,
Sasha
Are you
Tavaleri
talking
saying
about?
he
Are you
wants to
talking about
stay.
this tweet,
That's
Jim?
the
Where he tweeted the eyeball emoji
no, on IG.
on Instagram? Okay.
Instagram, on Fab's Instagram, he commented it's happening.
Aye, big up, guys. Big up.
Big up,
What's
son.
up, bro?
I just came from the Fabrizio playback thing, and it's interesting because he said that. I think I don't know if Luce, you said it on a different stream. You said that the release clause might not be as simpler as what it normally is, and he said that it could be to do with it can only be enabled if you're a Champions League club. He said. So what Chelsea are doing apparently is they're gonna match the 60 million without the release clause sort of thing, and then they want Olise to say, "I want to join Chelsea," so he can push for the move essentially, which is smart because obviously we wouldn't be able to trigger the release clause.
We are such scumbags, man. We are fucking.
We're not even going above the release clause.
Come on, Scott. You know that Egbali showed up somewhere. Anywhere he show up, shit happened. Egbali showed up somewhere.
It's exactly 60 million. And Olise has to reject all of his options for us to actually get him. Oh my days, this club's.
And they're saying Chelsea will give favorable payment terms to Palace.
That is
if they accept ours over the release clause, they'll give favorable terms because they want Olise. It looks like Olise is the top target.
Yeah. I believe it happens. Once I saw Secret Scout.
All I was gonna say is these men are really telling this guy to tell his employers to go fuck themselves.
Fuck off, yeah. Tell them fuck off. No, but that's you know who does that too? Barca. Barca would tell you like, yo, go tell your boss fuck off. And people be doing it. Like Rafinha went back like, yo, no, I'm not going to Chelsea. I'm gonna go to Barca for 1/3 of the money. Like, remember our pay compared to theirs? That shit was like half. He was like, yeah, I'd rather go over there.
Yeah, I believe it happens. After what Secret Scout said, I don't know if he's like, I'm pretty sure he's close with Olise in some sort of way.
Yeah.
I think we're getting too much information mixed up on the Olise thing. The release clause says nothing about a Champions League club. Not a damn word. All the release clause says is if you want to talk to Michael Olise, first you have to come to us and register interest. We will then go to the player who might have a preference for Champions League and say, do you want to talk to this club? And they go, okay. And if he says okay, then you can talk to the player. Once you get the player's okay, then you offer the release clause. It's a done deal. I don't understand why people want to sit there and get into the minutia of how deals are done. Ain't none of you have a degree in finance or business management that I know of. Okay? These guys do finance for multi-billionaires.
Yeah.
Leave them the fuck be and let them do their job. You can talk about the players, but if you want to talk about the process involved or why players are picked, and you do some dumb shit like I caught somebody yesterday talking about, oh, Durant only scored 5 goals in 23 games.
Yeah.
That's 1 goal every 93 minutes, dumbass. 1 goal every 93 minutes. That's 1 goal a game. It ain't about the game played. It's the minutes on the pitch.
Nah, that's actually funny, bro.
No,
because people got agendas, so they got to find something to prove themselves wrong.
Zoom in, please.
Yeah, I've been seeing that a lot.
Yeah.
Only 5 goals.
Finance. Finance.
I got my degree in finance.
Yeah. But, people.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
And these guys are making bank because like all of y'all follow these guys every second of every day. and click on every minute. Half this shit is regurgitated 3 or 4 times. And people click, there's an ad, let me click on that ad too. Y'all making man money, and they don't even have to do nothing. There's people like the man you have on the screen. This ain't even his fucking news. It's somebody else's.
Who's the man on the radio?
He's making money off somebody else's news and retweeting that shit. And everybody's like, whoa, he fucking knows shit.
Oh, pause.
No, cut that shit out. When y'all buy a football team or have even enough money to even contemplate buying a football team, you can talk about the ins and outs of football. Until that time, let the people who actually can afford the fucking club run it. And be happy that we're amassing some of the greatest talent in the world today. I know people don't like the age, but fuck.
Look at this shit.
You can't have everything.
Hey, when I haven't seen enough of a player, just let them cook. Then you figure it out. That's the way I've always been with
you know what this fan base is like. Asking for patience and all.
Yo, look at this shit. Look at Aston Villa got this. They're selling fucking
Douglas
Luiz for Weston McKennie. Some dickhead.
Samuel
Illing Jr. Yeah.
Illing Jr.'s sick, yo.
Proper English.
Left-footed left winger.
That's not the point. Like, I'll be real. Like that deal is horrid.
Of course.
Get that shit the fuck out of here.
That's why they need both.
They gotta get rid of their fucking player for a fucking bag of chips and a soda.
Nah, Illing Jr. is gonna be
and Weston McKennie's a walking red card.
Hey, just put a pair of shin pads on when you play.
Yeah, you better put your shin pads on playing
because
against
somebody's gonna get kicked.
Unai Emery has a knack.
Unai
Emery has a knack of getting the most out of his midfielders, even like Coquelin.
No, McKennie, I like McKennie. Is tough. He's a tough player. He's gonna survive in the league. He's just he'll survive. He'll survive.
My biggest thing is like this is a guy that could have easily got 60 mil for, and they're selling him for 20 mil.
Yes,
a couple of players.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. They could have got about between 60 and 70 mil for Douglas Luiz right now in this market.
So low then.
No, because they need to get rid of
They got to rush to sell, right? Don't they got to rush
to sell? Yeah, they need to get money, and the thing is like they're in a position where before, like they've had interest from Arsenal before. They just bought Rice. Like they don't need him. They could probably do with him still, but like they don't really need him. Not to spend 60 more on him. Who else in the Premier gonna go and buy him that needs him? Like United probably could do with him, but they're fucking around with their fingers up their asses right now.
And not only that, they need depth for Champions League too.
No one's paying that.
Exactly.
I'm gonna give y'all a little bit of what's going on with most teams. They have to comply with the current FFP rules and prepare for the new rules that were just passed. So this is why you do what Aston Villa just did. You put 20 mil on your books.
Yeah.
Okay. So the new PRS rules coming in 25-26, how you package your player to go on your books is the transfer fee and all associated costs plus the salary. That's what goes against your cap. So tell me now how much money they paid for Illig and McKennie.
Illing was free. He was a Juventus Next Gen Academy player.
Not Juventus. What Juventus paid. What did Aston Villa pay for him? What money was associated?
Nothing.
Okay, so all there goes against their cap
Just the contract.
Is their contracts. That's why they did it.
Yeah. Because Illing Jr. would be like 25 mil. 20.
Right, and McKennie would be 25.
McKennie is about
I was about
25,
to say McKennie would be about 25
30.
too.
And they got both of those players on zero.
Yeah, and 20 mil on top.
Plus 20
and 20 mil on
euros.
top of it.
Yeah.
That's why they did
it. And that's still not worth Douglas Luiz.
Yeah, it is. For the what they have to meet.
No, I know that, but I'm just talking about if they wanted to, they would have kept the play. If it was up to them, they would have kept the play.
I mean, if they were Man City and had fake fake businesses
Hey,
sponsoring them from dead
and you ain't
YouTubers.
cheating, you ain't trying, baby.
Hey,
I'm
that's what
I'm
they
an
said.
80s
That
guy.
was Days of Thunder.
That's a baseball.
Days of Thunder.
That's baseball.
If you ain't
If
cheating, you ain't trying. So what it is.
There we go. So I just wanted to drop because I was hearing all this stuff and I just wanted to correct.
The best shit about Roman.
Always welcome, bro.
The best shit about Roman Abramovich was he didn't give a fuck about losing $1 billion. Like I meds that, yo. Like I just put it.
It was reported that he just asked every year what the losses are and just said,
yeah, just say fuck it. Like God damn. Without
ends up
that,
owning
we would
$2 billion.
He made a hell of a sacrifice to actually build this club up. To now
Even
that
at the end,
somebody
because he
outside
still could have asked for that money back, but he was like, "Nah."
He ate it, so it could maintain itself. I wonder if this fan base really realized outside of that, this club would not be able to maintain itself if all of that debt wasn't eaten.
No club can.
No club.
No one can.
That's where this sport is fucked. That's just where this sport is fucked. No club can sustain themselves, and like the only clubs that can are Real Madrid because it's Real Madrid. Man United could until their owners decide to be dickheads. Now they're broke as shit. Like they are broke.
They keep intense.
They're not broke. How you're one of the richest clubs in the world. It's not about the money you bring in. It's the money you're allowed to spend.
Yeah,
there's two different figures.
Because everybody
just because I make $1 billion doesn't mean if I can only spend half of $1 billion, then okay. What am I doing with the other 500 million? That doesn't mean I'm broke.
To be fair, that's the problem at Newcastle, bro. You got rich motherfuckers as owners. And to be fair, they put a lot of money into non-FFP stuff, upgrading stadium. You could put for the women's team. You could there's no FFP in women's football. So you could throw mad cash at that, infrastructure, all that kind of stuff. That's where you could throw the money. That's where it's the benefit of having like super wealth, really.
Yeah, and see what you do is what you'll find these clubs do. The next loophole is they'll build up these women's clubs, and then they'll sell it 50% interest in it to somebody, right? So the women's club will have a 50% owners that are different than the men's club to generate more revenue. It's going to happen. Chelsea have already talked about selling interest in the Chelsea women's club.
Oh, is it? Oh, it's kind of like what Olympique Lyonnais did with OL Reign in NWSL.
Yeah.
That kind of thing. Yeah.
Hey,
because Lyon women's team.
He said Roman was a corrupt politician. That's an oxymoron, bro.
He's not a politician.
Hey,
no, all politicians are fucking corrupt.
That's a billionaire.
It's like saying he's a politician. Politician.
Any billionaire in the world has some blood on their hands somewhere.
They did something sketchy.
Man, I know some broke ass people with blood on their hands. So
yeah, exactly. So all of us on this panel did something mad. We're doing mad.
I know some thousandaires. I know some people who did some fucked up shit for thousands of dollars, let alone billions.
Or even hundreds.
Yeah,
that's real.
So there's no saints out there. If you're looking for a billionaire that's a saint, ain't one. And even the billionaire who calls himself a saint, he ain't one either.
Yeah, he's a lying ass motherfucker.
Yeah. We talking about the dude over there in Italy. Has his own city.
Yeah.
He ain't no saint either.
Fuck it.
Put the disclaimer up, man.
Oh yeah.
Oh, wait, Jesters. What do you think of the Madueke news, actually?
Well,
he's captain of Team Touch'em, man. And we talk about the Pope.
Oh fuck! Let me wheel that back up.
The F word tree.
I used to say nobody's name. Did I say anybody's name?
We didn't. Nope. No one said nothing. We don't always. Nope. We don't know what's been said.
So, yeah, I like the fact that that's what you want to hear from your players. The problem with Madueke is he got Kendry Paez coming in. He got William Estadio coming in. And they've already said these players are going to stay with the club. So
finding illegal settlements in Palestine. Yo, it'd be like that.
What you going to do? So all Madueke can do is put up numbers. So when the time comes, he can find himself a better place to go. because that's going to happen.
Oh, so you think you're going to sell Madueke?
Not this year, but next summer.
Clear of Saka.
That's what I said. That's when you have the
Look
conversation.
at Don say, at least they we coming. Oh, you mean, Don? At least, yo, the day we get in, are we throwing an Olise party? Let me know. I'll get because I'm smoking that Man U pack. I got a fresh Man U pack right here.
Party.
It's that Man U pack.
Man. I gotta get ready for an appointment. Arsenal fans around the world, the chat, your wingers are not better than Chelsea's wingers. Your best winger.
Martinelli is from Peru, so he's not even going to tell us.
Does not start at Chelsea Football Club if we get Michael Olise.
Facts.
Yeah.
He doesn't
score it as well, bruv. Come on, G. Big up, brother. Yeah, bro. Uncomfortable conversations next season. Very uncomfortable.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Our players have been getting
Joey.
all
I said,
season.
Joe, if next year come and those dudes forward, and then we still got the same amount of wingers, and Nani's the odd man out. He's the odd man out. But sell him now? You crazy as hell.
No, it'll be a next summer. Again, you gotta raise revenue every year, so you can't sell all your players in one summer. You gotta have players sell next summer to buy better.
Exactly. And then if Madueke just come and just play the odd game on, if he put up decent numbers, playing Conference League, which I think he will, play the odd game here and there, score, be a super sub every now and then, his value is gonna go up.
I can see him at United. I can see him at United next summer.
Not Newcastle. Man.
Or
Newcastle.
No, Jesters. We've been buying
Newcastle, Villa, somebody like that.
We have a good relationship with you guys. We bought Lewis Hall.
Sam's here. Shh. Sam's here.
Here he is, bro.
Big up.
That's the donkey. You're a donkey.
You're a donkey.
Everybody's a
big
donkey.
club moves, bro. Big club moves.
Transfer Cup winners.
Come on, man. That's why you lot ain't moved in the window yet. You're worried we're gonna hijack another player.
The Transfer Cup and the Carabao Cup, they're not that far off. They kind of
the Caraboobies Cup or the Mercato Cup.
So this is going to be my last statement because people are going to get pissed over this.
Go on.
You can tell that there's a
Matt Law tweet. Fuck Matt Law.
No, that social media is full of young virgins because they think they think of players like the first woman they're gonna get with. They're gonna stay for life.
Hey yo.
But me and Jimmy and Lewis and those are people I'm gonna call out because those people I know got experience under their belt. I don't know about nobody else, so please don't stay offended. We know that players are like girlfriends. That's your thing until another thing that's better comes along.
Yo,
you upgrade.
I told my sons when they was younger. I said the best punani is always the next punani.
So this is deep.
What's the best pussy you ever had? The next one.
Yeah,
the next one.
And here's the advice.
Wait, so Jimmy, every single time the pussy's gotten better every single time.
It's always better.
You've never fucked a 16 out of 10 and then accidentally done a fat.
Hey, bro, listen.
Ain't no bad pussy.
Tell him again.
Oh, there is.
The next
No.
You want those STDs? That's not good.
Well, that's your problem for picking it. They ain't no pussy. That's your picture is all.
The next one. The best one is always the next.
I'm gonna leave you with this. This is old country thing. There's a daddy bull and a baby bull sitting at the top of the hill, looking over this meadow, and they see all the cows down there. And the baby bull's like, "Daddy, daddy, daddy, let's run down there and fuck as many of them as fast as we can."
What did daddy say?
And the daddy bull says, "Son, slow down. Let's walk down there, take our time, and fuck them all."
All of them. Save your energy, baby. Save your energy for the stroke. Hey. Wait, Chelsea are willing to offer players. Well, they don't. We don't know.
They didn't say who.
They didn't say they want players.
Yeah, they did.
Villa want players.
Yeah, That's what we're
Palace
saying.
probably gonna tell us fuck off. They don't want our players. They want money.
Hey, maybe there's some truth to them Sterling links.
Yeah, there you go.
Maybe there's some truth.
They ain't got 300K, man, to pay Sterling.
No, we'd have to do like a loan and pay half the wages or some bullshit.
That'd be cool. Just to
All
get
right.
him out of here.
Peace, everybody.
Big up, Jesters.
Big
You
up,
take
Jesters.
care, brother.
Big up,
Oh
Justin.
yeah, maybe Gallagher back. Gallagher back. Saying Gallagher back to Palace. I'm here for that.
I'll be
Make their
real.
squad, bro. He doesn't
Madueke
start
can
ahead of
go.
Chico.
No, not this year.
He doesn't start
Oh,
ahead
next
of
year we
fucking
need to,
any of the.
but
Bro, he
not
doesn't
even
start.
then.
Adam
He doesn't
Wharton.
start ahead of Lerma. He doesn't start ahead of Daichi Kamada. He doesn't start for Palace. Galadog,
Yeah.
no way.
Nah, he starts for
I'll
Palace. You tripping.
No, he doesn't start for Palace. No way.
He
No
starts
way.
for Palace.
No
What are
way.
you
Not
gonna
over
say, Scott?
Duco.
He
Not
starts.
I
over.
was gonna say, I'd rather.
He starts for Palace.
Way too good.
Yeah, he
Wait,
starts for
No,
Palace.
He might start. He might
He
start for
starts
Palace.
for Palace. He starts.
No,
Yeah.
not
As
over
much as I don't-
Jefferson Lerma.
Gallagher starts
Not
for
over
Palace.
Jefferson Lerma or Ducouré.
Oh, well, you know what? You might be right. Hold on. Let me slow down. I don't really know what that new setup looked like. I'm tripping.
Yeah,
I just thought
under
about that.
Hodgson, yes.
Yeah, I'm tripping. Yeah,
Under
I'm tripping. Let me take that
Hey,
back. Let me
Amori,
take that back.
Amori might be a shout, you know.
Under
What
Glasgow.
I was gonna say is, like, I'll be real. When it comes to this and the Aston Villa thing, I don't want to include players in the deal. So I saw someone mention this, and I think they could be not necessarily some truth, but I would not be surprised if they did this. You remember what Barca did back in the day with Pjanic and Arthur and Neto and Silerson?
Yes.
Whereas, like, they would sell them to, like, I think it was Juve and Valencia, respectively, and then like a few days later, after the thing cut off point, it was like they then got back for like the same price. I could see it being like that. Where it's like, I don't want to include players in the deal, but say for example, right? I was gonna say they want Noni, right? Say that is something we have to say. We have to sell on Noni. Cool. We'll buy Elise.
I'll do this straight exchange.
No. I was gonna say that's what I'm saying. Like, we'll buy Elise, buy Noni for like the same price or just a little bit less. Buy Noni for like 50 mil. Don't include him in a deal, but it's basically a player exchange. But then we're actually getting money for this guy.
But no.
Giving him away.
If Nani got to go for Olise, yeah, get him out of here. That's a
That's
straight
what I'm
swap. I'll do that all
like,
day.
That's what I'm saying. I don't want to include guys like. I don't want to include like.
I thought you wanted to
Hutchinson
keep
and
the
Gallagher.
squad strong, Jimmy, though.
Bro, do you hear the difference? We're not gonna get Nani and still pay 60 something.
Yeah, obviously, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. The money's coming off. Yeah.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. And even if it's not coming off, it's a case of we're gonna spend 60 for Elise, and then they might spend 50 for Noni. So in theory, we've only spent 10 for Elise.
Yeah.
In theory, and it's bad. That's I don't want to. And that's what I don't. I want to get.
Then again, this is a think piece. Look at what it says.
Cool.
They could inquire
That's
about
cool.
Nani Madueke.
Oh yeah,
Steve, that's cool. My point still
Let's be
stands.
real.
Steve, my point still stands about all the players. I'll be real. I don't want to include any players in a deal. If you want our players, like, that's cool. You can buy them after we buy your player. Like, say they want Gallagher, cool. Then you buy him for 45 million after we buy Elise for 60.
Right.
That's calm.
Right.
That's what I want to do. You want Hutchinson? That's fine. We're not going to include him, but you can we'll pay you 65 and you use 25 of that to go and buy Hutchinson from us. Like, that's because then we actually get money for these guys. Like, there's us giving players away as part of deals is a waste of time. Like, unless we had guys like if they were going to go with Sterling, that's fine because Sterling we're making no money on. If they were going to do that with Disassi, calm because we can't make money on Disassi. Most of these guys though we can make money on. So what's the fucking point of giving them away? I'd rather sell them and actually get money for them, potentially profit on them. Like, what's that? That's what I'd prefer them to do with that. Like, don't include them in rate. They have to come and buy it from us after the fact.
That makes sense.
This is going to be a massive couple of days, man. We heard there was going to be movement this week, and like it looks like what's the day? Is it Thursday? Yeah, Thursday. Thursday's been the day where everything started to blow up. So this is fucking crazy,
bro. And then the manager news this morning with Dortmund and Olympique de Marseille with Terzic leaving.
If they include Nani in this, who the fuck is the backup right winger now? We dropping down to Angelo and these guys. Who?
Well, yeah,
Palmer is not a backup right winger. How the fuck you're starting
Well, here's the thing: we don't know if they're ready.
The starter cannot be a backup somewhere else. That's not how it works.
No.
They're not gonna.
There will be
Olise's not
Sterling
gonna get hurt.
potentially. Angelo and Amari are going to get options at preseason, so there'll be them
maybe
too.
Amari. He might have a
Jimmy, what I'm saying is that Palmer is clearly a player that can play on the right wing. I'm not saying
No, but that's not his backup. Palmer, you're not gonna. Boy. Then if you move in Palmer, then somebody got to take Palmer's spot. So that don't make sense. Yeah. I said, who's Olise's backup if Madueke is involved with the deal? No, it's not Palmer. That's not wrong answer.
Sterling, Amari, or Angelo potentially.
Angelo, yeah.
But Amari, I guess we could keep Amari. Yeah,
he should be.
He's going to get judged at preseason, same as Angelo.
I was going to say that. I forgot all about him.
Actually, tell a lie. Amari's like homegrown, so he might get flipped. So go on, Scott.
No, but if we get rid of Madueke,
yeah.
Remember, this is all thinking. No, I'm bringing up the scenario if they use Madueke in the swap to get rid of him. Okay. I'm just worried about who the fuck is the backup, because y'all got to remember. I'm not even saying it because I think he's injury prone. Injuries happen. You understand what I'm saying? Injuries happen,
and they will. Yeah.
Why potentially doing that situation?
Angelo does not have better end product than Nani. How? Nani scored more goals than him. What are you talking about?
Why doing that situation is I'd probably either look at Amari or I'd tell Sterling, cool, you're the backup on the right. Like, and to be fair, there's been conversations that have been had about Sterling potentially being better on the right anyway. Whether I believe that or not, I don't know. Like, I don't really have an opinion on it, but like, I'd go him as the backup on the right. I'd base that. What it would mean is that Nkunku is full time on the left, and Mudryk is his backup. And then you maybe it might mean we have to keep, or we promote someone maybe from the youth, or we keep Cassidy as I don't know. Like there might have to be kind of movement that has to be done as that like fifth option, but it doesn't really matter at that point. But that's probably what I'd do. And then you maybe would have to use like Carney more, which I'm not opposed to in the 10 or one of the 8s or whatever. But there's ways to get.
Is it Hutchinson left-footed, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So Madueke or Hutchinson could be one of who they can add into this deal.
I can see them throw Hutchinson in there.
Yeah, either one of them. Either one of them will work.
That could be potential.
Because I'm cool with keeping either one of them.
It was reported. It was reported like ages ago, like when the whole Ipswich thing came out. That what's it called? That Palace were one of the people interested in Hutchinson. One of the teams interested.
I'm cool with if he's a part of this deal. I just like outside of just Sterling, because that is right. Sterling could back up either side, but that right side need a backup. Yeah, you need a backup.
Big up to TL Infinite.
You can't tell me about Angelo. I was literally watching Strasbourg games. Watch your mouth. Like, you can't tell me about Angelo. I watched Angelo play. Unlike a lot of you who watch Thomas. Yeah. He does not have better end product than Nani Madueke. He does not.
Not at this. Yeah.
Big up to TL Infinite saying crashing out over Noni. Really, bruv. It was a good debate, to be fair. Young Takuri says, yo, Jimmy, turn off your caps lock. Big up, bro. Everyone who's super chat, your name's already in the lottery, by the way. Everyone who's done $5 and around that. Big up to Reels Pop saying, big up, everyone. Noni definitely gone next summer. Esteval will back up Olise, in my opinion. Potentially next summer, because like once Esteval and Pies come in, I feel like someone's going to have to go out. So
I don't think, I've said this before, like even with them next season, I don't think they're coming in. Like he's still needs to leave anyway, but that's just because of like
Ornstein Bamba.
He might need to leave anyway, depending on Angelo's progression. Like I said, I don't think Pies and Esteval should have any like relation or.
Oh shit!
Lenny Euro, huh? Shit.
Yeah,
he ain't going to Man United.
No, he's going to Liverpool.
Player right there.
He's going to Liverpool.
He's incredible.
He's one of the only dudes that when it comes to centre back, that I'd actually be happy with us going and getting another centre back for. One of the only.
Incredible, bro. He's incredible.
He looks his age, but he doesn't play his age. Like in the face, when he looks like a little kid out there, but he plays good. He
plays like a man, bro.
Yeah.
He's got excellent defensive awareness positionally, bro. He's lights out. Him and Diakite made a good center back partnership for Lille this season. They're very good defensively. Very good.
Let me see what was in.
Big up to Tommy saying Jimmy talking about them up, down, square, circle, triangle players, but Duran got a spooky left foot bullet. Must be the cheat code. Bro, hear it. But with Duran, I genuinely don't know what to say with the brother except get another striker with him, ideally, please. It can't just be him. It can't just be him. Down player.
No, we don't need 3.
Duran.
We don't need Duran. Then we don't need.
He'll go to Paris.
We need someone.
What's up?
Did you see what I found doing?
Alvarez. I want you to go put everything.
Yeah, I want an Alvarez.
He ain't said no yet. The thing is, like, I get we have to wait till the Copa America's over. Which also is a weird thing because, like, I swear, what's his name? Duran's at Copa America too.
Yo, what's up
with Colombia? Yeah.
Big up to Joseph O'Hanlon saying big up panel. Yeah, I hope you're okay, mate. Hope you're okay. Big up, brother. Big up, my G.
You're okay.
Now, cause I don't know if that Abby's real or not. And
yeah, I hope I don't look like that.
Or something. I don't know. But yeah, shout out to Joseph. Big up my brother anyway. Big up my guy. Big up to CNAC saying I should invest in headphones. Clicked onto the stream to hear Pussy talks in next to my homeboy's parents waiting to board a flight.
Wait, hopefully they learned it.
What did I miss before I joined? What were you guys talking about?
You missed a big Noni debate, a lot of Olise updates. Potential players could be involved in the Olise deal and potentially the Duran deal. And yeah, Lenny Yoro is leaving.
Duran.
I'm taking Madueke, by the way, Prime. I'm taking him. If Newcastle signed him, I would do that. Okay. I'm doing that.
Hopefully we get here tomorrow. Prime, just quickly, what's your point? Because I'll go head over to Shameless in like a minute.
What's my what?
Just thoughts on Olise and all that shit. Everything.
Duran.
Oh, listen, we're getting Olise. Fair enough. People know my thoughts on Duran. I would rather like stick with what we have, but again, if we get him, fair enough as well. Listen, man, I'm just waiting until we sell the
who?
player I want to sell. So
who? Reese?
Oh, Reese.
Well, Reese and Gallagher, yeah.
I just mentioned Gallagher. You're the one bringing up Reese for no reason, man. Okay?
You know.
Come on, man.
Why do you think I'm bringing up Reese?
Sean, have some shame, man. Not every day Reese slander.
Oh, okay. All right.
Every hour.
Apologies. 6 days out the week.
Speaking of which,
Reese gaming for life, I'm going to remember
Reese,
that.
Speaking of which, Reese was at that fashion show dressed as a janitor. I've got slander memes for days, man. Drop a stinker next season, I dare you.
We're gonna use that phrase mopping up all the left backs.
Where's Matt? Matt Dev, I need you to start working on a Duran song.
Oh, bro. Matt, you have homework, my friend. You got homework.
You got homework, Matt. Duran.
Do you rather bring Potch?
Yo, Sam. We don't rate Potch. Yo, you rather Potch over the slut, wouldn't you? Who would you rather have, the slut or Potch?
He said he wants Potch over Slot numerous times.
I'm taking.
Wait, hold on.
No. I'm taking.
I'll take the slut.
To answer, bring up Husam's question. To answer his question, Havertz and Mount won me a Champions League.
Yeah, Potch ain't give a shit.
I mean, you're not even wrong with that one, but
you could always just bench.
I'll take Potch back.
Yeah, of course you want Potch over Slot. I'm not surprised.
I'll take Potch back over Mount.
Yeah. One more Potch debate tomorrow for the culture, man. One more debate.
Jimmy. Liverpool have won one league title in 30 years or so. Of course they would take Pochettino. Liverpool are serial losers in England. It makes sense.
But yeah, man, I've got a wrap. I've got to head over to Shameless. We're going to redirect everyone over there too. So we'll see you guys in a couple minutes. Big up to everybody just locked in. Hit the like button, subscribe, everything. And yeah, see you in a couple minutes. Up the Chelsea. Yes,